Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome to episode number 13 of our live franchise mode series with the Montreal Expos here on MLB The Show 24. Today, moving into the 2029 postseason, our first ever postseason appearance with the Expos. Nationals turned back to the Expos 6 years later, here in our sixth season with the franchise. We've made the postseason. It was a ridiculous run from at one point being 20 plus games below 500 to make the playoffs with 85 wins. Now here we are in the wild card game facing the LA Dodgers. If you're joining us after we've already gone live, you can hop ahead to the 5-minute mark. That's when we get started. But if you're joining us live here on the stream tonight, we'll just start welcoming everybody in. Apologies that we were not live last night, as we're usually live on Tuesdays with this series. Here we are live on a Wednesday evening. Apologies for that. Beautiful evening yesterday. Hot day. I had some plans. Ended up swimming as well. 40 plus degrees. Hey, let's profit. Let's enjoy a little bit here. So thanks. That's why I put it out in the Discord server if you got that notification. Mighty Joe, Dice, CP3EP, welcome aboard. I'm Ron Burgundy. That's going to keep going in our Arizona Coyotes Monday series. So glad you can make it, everybody, as we're getting into our first ever postseason appearance. I was trying to think, should this episode be the entire playoffs? Hey, Dexter, welcome back again, as we were live for a couple streams earlier today with a couple of real-world NHL trades. It'll depend. I want to go in-depth in the wildcard games, not just sim, the video's done in half an hour, if we lose, for example. I want to go in-depth a little bit more. If it ends up taking a long time, this might just be the wildcard, and then maybe on the weekend or just next week's stream would be the rest of the postseason. We'll see how long the wildcard games take. We'll see. So I don't want the entire playoffs to be 3 hours plus because we do it right. Just going through like 2 rounds. So I want to go through each game, not super in depth, but I don't want to just sim, playoffs are over. That's how I found it sometimes went with our Pirates series. But big news for the Devils today, though. Big news for your Devils today. If I'm a Devils fan, I'm content with that. Quite content. It was a hot day today, too. Cooling off in the shade with an ice-cold, non-alc beverage, and now a date alive. Am I living my best life? Wow. Yes, you are, Mighty Joe. I took a little dip in the pool myself this afternoon. I was ridiculously warm, though, today. I was ridiculously warm. I was wearing... Actually, I wore a suit today. It was long story short, it was a big event at my work. And I didn't have to, but some colleagues and I were saying, like, yeah, let's do it. And we kind of regretted it in some way, but we looked good. Let me just do all the usual things I got to do here to get the stream started for episode number 13 of this franchise mode series. Flying to Latvia Friday for the week to find a house for renting when I move next month. So you're gonna go on Friday, stay for a week, come back, and then in like 3 weeks after that, you'd go? Exciting times, Dexter. Here we go. I'll send out the tweet in just a moment as well. At long last, this episode is entitled 13 episodes later, we've made the playoffs. Well, not a big swimmer. I love swimming. Can swim if needed for survival. Sure, but otherwise I lounge in a pool. Sure, no problem. It's nice just to be able to enjoy the cooling off factor. On top, for me, it's also the exercise, but just to be able to cool off is very, very valuable in and of itself. Let's see, a long it was a ridiculous run. Put the tweet out there. We're in. Join us for what is sure to be an exciting ride. That tweet will go out once we're ready to get started, which will be in, if I'm looking correctly here, just about a minute. Great. Okay, so we're facing the Dodgers. Reminder of our lineup. Actually, we have to fix the lineup a little bit because the game had made crazy, some wonky decisions. I swam competitively through high school. Yes, wow, I love it. I took swimming lessons for like 10 years. I entered the competition, but I was at a high level in terms of like whatever it is, when like the official swimming levels, right? Bronze 3, gold 4, whatever it is. I forgot what it was exactly now. Where is... Oh, here it is. Perfect. Let me pull this up in case there were any... Were there comments in the last one? Let me see as we're about to get started. So I was a high-level swimmer. I wasn't a competitive swimmer, but I was a high-level swimmer. I still am, I think, in my opinion. I'm proud of my swimming abilities. No comments in the last one. Perfect. In terms of suggestions. And in the Discord. Final will be Baltimore, Chicago, but I think we slipped past the Dodgers and surprisingly dominate Arizona to meet the Cubs, and then they beat us. The Diamondbacks are a crazy team. Any suggestions last one? No, I don't believe so. Yeah, just a wild live stream, said CP3EP. Yes. Are we ready to go here at the 5 minute mark? Yes, we are. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Welcome to the 2029 postseason here in year number 6. What a run it was. What a run to make the postseason. At one point, I am here, Slim, always having to call me when the stream gets started. Come on, Slim. Slim always calling me. Hey, Mackenzie, welcome to the stream. So, in our history so far through 6 seasons, 66 and 96, 77 and 85, 80 and 82, 81 and 81, getting better through our first 4 seasons. Year number 5, a step back, finishing 79 and 83. Then in year number 6, playoffs or bust, we go 85 and 77 with Edouard Julien getting Silver Slugger at second base as well. The Minnesota Twins are our saviors, basically, as they had some very good players on the trade block, and we went out and acquired them. So, looking at, like, from the All-Star break onward, pretty much, like, we had a ton of L's. Tons of L's. We were more than 20 games below 500 at one point. Tons of L's. 40-something and 60-something at one point. That must have been what it is, eh? That was it, Mighty Joe. All-Star break comes, then loss, win, 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 loss, 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 win, loss. And then in the month of August, trade deadline comes, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 game winning streak. And 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 out of 22 games we won. 21 out of 22. Then 22 out of 24. And what, 23 out of 26 in the month of August? Something like that? Crazy. Then in September, more of the same. Loss, win, 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 loss, win, win, loss, loss, win, win, loss, win, 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 loss, win, loss, win, etc., etc. All the way to make the postseason with our 85-win campaign. When we looked at the awards and most of the awards, we had picked up Edouard Julien, who ended up being the NL MVP first runner-up. So we had not a lot of awards, but runner-up and second runner-up quite often. Edouard Julien there, Matt Wallner, second runner-up for the NL batting title. Ernesto Valdez was runner-up for the NL Rookie of the Year. Wallner was runner-up for Hank Aaron. Julien was second runner-up for the Hank Aaron. Then not much for the Gold Gloves. We had Dylan Cruz out there. Eloy Jimenez, we picked him up. Somehow stayed healthy. Silver Slugger DH, first runner-up. Harry Ford at catcher, first runner-up for the Silver Slugger. Julien won the Silver Slugger at second. And then Cruz, first runner-up for the outfield. So it was an incredible push. Once we picked up Wallner, who's now at an 89 overall, expiring contract but arbitration. Eloy Jimenez, expiring contract, free agent. Edouard Julien, expiring contract, free agent. Ezequiel Tovar was a free agent signing. Kyle Manzardo we picked up, expiring contract, arbitration. Sean Glass we picked up, expiring contract, renewable. That was it, correct? Yeah, I think that was it. So just to say, and Sean Glass actually going to be sent back down, I think we had said. Just to say, yes, we're not going to be able to keep all those players, but what a team we have now. Even if we're the underdogs on paper, in terms of our record, we have the hottest team in the league coming into the postseason, and we want to make sure that we bring it to the Dodgers. So leading off, the game undid my order, so I'm going to have to redo what the order was. Unfortunately, I got to pull that up quickly, so sorry for the little delay here. When I pull up the batting order that had us win so many games, we can't risk not keeping that same order that had us win so many games. I hate that the game makes its own decisions on who stays for the September call-ups and who doesn't. There we go. Let me just pull this up. It'll just take me a second, so bear with me if you would. We had Brad Ridley leading off. Was that it? Yeah, I think it was Brad Ridley leading off. He ended the season being a 279 hitter. Yeah, so Brad Ridley was leading off. Then it went Wallner, Ford. Everyone else is here. Julien, Beatty, Cruz. Okay, yeah, so it was the same. It was the same. And then leading off, was it still against lefties? Was it the same? Can I see my lefty? I'm trying to look through it in the live stream. Can I see my lefty lineup? I'm only seeing my righty lineup. Give me a second here. As I'm just going through to make sure. I think Ridley was still leadoff, but then it must be Julien who was in there. So if Ridley's leadoff, Would it be Julien DH? Could it be? Was it the exact same lineup? Could it be? That could be, eh? I think it could be. So Ridley stays at second. 62, 72, 60, 50. 62, 72, 60, 50. I should probably have... Julien should be playing second. Yeah. DH can be Ridley. We could even play third or short. But Beatty works well there. And Tovar works well there. Yeah, so Ridley will DH. With Julien playing second. It feels odd having Julien sixth after the year that he had. But this is the order that did well for us. So until we need to change things in the playoffs, we'll keep it as is. And Sean Glass will go down. That's it. Jenkins is hot. Maybe he was over Julien against lefties. I don't think he was. 270. I know I'd like to have him in the lineup. But I don't know if we can have the Silver Slugger come out. 41 home runs, 113 RBI. I don't think we can take him out. As much as I would want to put Jenkins in with his defense. Unless Ridley comes out at DH. But he's very good against lefties. We'll probably start like this and see what changes have to be made as we go. Pitching rotation, so Gore, Gilbert, Bailey, Ober, who we picked up as well. Yeah, we can always use him as pinch, that's true. Ernesto Valdez, the rookie, Pablo Lopez. Smith Shawver, we picked him up as well. Yeah, a lot of players who got picked up throughout the year. Hernandez, Charles, Camilo Doval, our new closer. Yeah, we had a lot of changes throughout the season. Very many changes. But they had to be done. So that's the batting order. We have to send somebody down, that's what it was. Who's getting removed from this roster? It's Glass, I believe. Rockus Roosh is currently injured. I can't remove him because he's injured. Roosh, he bat 258, 31 at-bats. So it would be Sean Glass who goes down for now. Or at least, I don't know, permanently, whatever. There you go. They can... Oh, absolutely. Pinch hitters can be very pivotal. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Facing the LA Dodgers, who had 95 wins, I believe. 96 and 66 were the Dodgers. Yeah, 96 and 66 were the Dodgers. Very good team. We had looked at them briefly last episode as well. We see, so their leadoff is Brandon Marsh. They have Arraez, Rushman 94, Ohtani 94, Mountcastle 95, Carpenter, Pages, Betts at an 83. Now he's 36. And Trey Sweeney on the bench. They have Santana, Palacios, Cartea, Ramos, Dalton rushing. Yeah, but that batting order, especially the heart of the order, Rushman 289, Ohtani, he had a bit of a down year actually, Ohtani, compared to his usual numbers. Still 31 home runs though. Mountcastle 37 home runs, bat 290. So the heart of the order in Los Angeles is extremely scary. And we look at the Dodgers pitching rotation. Ohtani 94, Bobby Miller 92, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Yoshinobu, yeah, 91. Whitlock 87, Glasnow 84. Bullpen, nothing crazy, but Ryan Helsley has their closer at an 82. 49 saves on the year. The bullpen isn't too convincing to me, but crazy rotation, crazy heart of the order. It's going to be tough. So, ladies and gentlemen, Game 1. The first time that this organization has made the postseason since winning the World Series, correct? In 2019? Am I correct in saying that? If I just pull up the numbers quickly. The last time the Nationals made the playoffs was when they won the World Series in 2019, right? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So here we are from 2019 to 2029. 10 years later, the organization had made the postseason. Quick question, Data. Do you watch any non-sports YouTubers in your free time? Not really. Growing up, a lot more. Tobuscus and all those guys. But not really. Not really. Maybe non-sports. I don't think so. Non-franchise mode, yes. Non-sports, probably not so much. I'd have to think about that a bit more, but none that come to mind, really. If anything, it would be like Pawn Stars clips or Antiques Roadshow clips. I like those a lot. So here we are for Game 1. Ohtani on the mound. It's Ohtani versus Gore here in Los Angeles for Game 1 of the best of 3 here in the NL wildcard at Dodger Stadium. We're going to go through it rather slowly. Let's make sure we do it properly. Mackenzie Gore on the mound. Brad Ridley going to be leading off. And let's go ahead and hop in to see the start of this game. Let's watch the first inning in its entirety, and we'll go from there. Maybe sim to the 7th, 8th, or 9th inning, something like that. But let's watch the first inning. Brad Ridley bat 279 on the season. The rookie who we called up when we were having struggles at second base. He is here to have the first at-bat for the Nationals postseason in 10 years. First pitch swinging, and he'll ground out. New folding ideas video today. Looking forward to that. I don't know folding ideas.
And the key to victory for them here, get their starters some run support.
We were 6th in the NL with their batting average.
They can get him that run support early.
All right, next up comes Matt Wallner, one of our MVPs here. One pitch, one out. Ohtani deals. That cutter is just too high. Wallner bat .310 on the year, 974 OPS, 28 home runs, 93 RBI. What a year from Matt Wallner. Shohei on the mound. I don't think that's forcing inside. I don't think the Dodgers have won in this universe yet. I don't know if someone can correct me, but I don't think they've won in this universe yet. Sinker outside. 2-1. Wallner swings on that. Oh, it's fair! Beautiful. Well done. That should be at least 2, if not 3. Go, Wallner. Go! Go, Wallner! He'll stay at second, it looks like. All right. Nice double there from him. There you go. That's what we like to see. Eat it up. Matt Wallner just keeps it fair down the third base line. No, first base line, excuse me. And now Harry Ford is up. Silver Slugger runner up at catcher with a runner on second. He'll take that splitter for a strike. Runner on second. A run in the first would go a long way. Slurve is in there for a strike as well. Harry Ford, we brought him in for Keibert Ruiz. He's been solid. Takes that slurve. Good take. Very good take. The myth haters. Myth bust. I guess they're kind of the myth haters.
And that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot
good
like
take
this.
there from Ford. It's good. Ah! Couldn't take it again, though. Same pitch. This one got him. Goes down swinging. Vlad Guerrero Jr. now with 2 outs and a runner on second. Did he bat .310 on the year as well? Or 306 was it? First pitch, slurve is in for a strike. Loves that slurve. It's nasty. Will Wallner remain stranded, or could Vladdy bring him home here? Takes that slurve inside. That's 4 straight slurves here. Vlad Guerrero Jr., 7-time All-Star. Yeah, I do appreciate how much players look like themselves. Good. That good. He's going to get the first. Come on, run it out, Vlad. Run, run, run. And he's out. Oh, almost. Come on, Vladdy. Almost got him in. That probably would have brought Wallner home, I think. Oh, man. All right. Dodgers are up now. Let's see what Mackenzie Gore can do. 31 starts on the year, 14-5 record, 3.49 ERA, 1.36 WHIP, 19.3 strikeout rate, 7.8 walk rate, 170 innings pitched from our ace. Leading off is Brandon Marsh, bat .295 on the year, 888 OPS. Did I see that right? 25 home runs. Here we go. The lefty is here, Mackenzie Gore.
And here it comes.
First pitch in slider in for a strike. That's it. We got this. Gore, he'll swing on that. There you go. Right to Vladdy. No problem. Well done. Ground out to first. 1 down. Luis Arraez is up now. 286 on the year, 762 OPS, 15 home runs, 61 RBI.
And a good average against left-handed pitchers.
Gore deals in for a 4-seam strike right down the heart. 2-time batting title for Arraez in 2022 and 2023. Is that Jay Wilson in the stands back there? I think it might be. Ooh, that's going to get pulled foul.
But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
I know him play. I think that is Jay Swung on and missed. That's true because there's a foul. Goes down swinging. Yeah. Well done. Quick strikeout there to Arraez. And now up comes Adley Rutschman. 2 outs on 5 pitches. Let's see what we can do here for Adley. Let's do it. Swung on, and that's going to go right. The first pitch right up the middle. That's going to get him on first. All right, gets him on first. Gets him on first. Runner on first now as Rutschman gets him. Shohei Ohtani up next. There's that stance. Gore versus Ohtani. Slider called a strike. A bit low there. 271 on the year, 856 OPS, 31 home runs, 97 RBI from Showtime Shohei.
Go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1.
Agree. Ooh, okay. Fouled.
Got to be careful here.
0-2 right there. Three-time home run champ Ohtani, 2023, 2024, 2025. That's going to be a slider outside. 1-2. Didn't get him to chase. High inside K inbound. Ooh, no, that's going to be dropped. Is he going for 2? Yes, he will. Rushman goes for second on that drop pitch.
Now a man into scoring position.
Is it called? That's pass ball.
Gotcha.
All right, that puts him on second. 2-2.
The 2-2.
Delivery. And the slider gets him to go down looking. 11-pitch inning. We'll take it. We'll take it. 2 strikeouts from Mackenzie Gore. Now let's go ahead and hop into a little bit of quick managing. Just a tad. So here is Jimenez. He's going to be leading off the second inning. He grounds out. Edouard Julien, our batting title recipient, strikes out. And Brett Beatty will also strike out. Bottom of the second inning now for Ryan Mountcastle facing Mackenzie Gore. He strikes out. Mookie Betts will fly out, and Andy Pages grounds out. Top of the third inning now for Dylan Cruz, once a rookie. It says a 93 overall. In-game, I must tell you, that's what he's playing as, even though he's in just with the hot emoji next to him or whatever. Playing as a 93 overall right now, 269 on the year, 32 home runs. What a year from him, the now 27-year-old. Let's do it. Dylan Cruz flies out. Ezekiel Tovar grounds out, and Brad Ridley will single. All right, that gets our second hit of the game. That gets a runner on first. Matt Wallner will walk. Now here is Harry Ford. These are the moments we want to hop in and see now. Harry Ford, 2 outs, runners on first and second.
Struck out swinging his first time.
With 2 outs. Harry Ford 0 for 1 on the day. Takes that inside 4-seam. 154 hits and 138 games for Harry Ford this season. Ooh, good take. Good slurve. Good take. 2-0.
You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out
inside 4-seam. Gets the 3-0 count. All right. 3-0 count for Harry Ford. So, inside for a strike, 4-seam, 3-1. Let's go swing on this one, Harry. Harry's swinging. Let's go. Swing on this one. Here we go, Harry. Ooh, the cutter down low. Great take. And he'll be walked to load the bases. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is up now. 30 home runs on the year, 270 average. So my bad, he didn't have a 3-something average. It was 270. Bases loaded with 2 outs for Vladdy. First pitch takes the slurve. Very good. Ridley, Wallner, and Ford on third, second, and first, respectively.
Find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Let's go. Do we command it, Mighty Joe? Slurve down low for a ball. Ump not giving it to him. 2-0 count. The towels are waving.
2-0 the count.
2-0. Takes again! 3-0 count. The catcher tells him, calm down. Calm down. Bases loaded. 3-0 count for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We brought him into Montreal. Can this be a time in which he is a hero? Swung on. Splitter. Fouled back. 3-1. Swing on this, Vlad. Or do we try to get a walk here? Inside. 4-seam. He takes it to give himself a full count. Full count. Bases loaded. This is what legends are made of. Vlad Guerrero Jr. Swing! No! 4-seam down the heart! What are you doing, Vlad? Then he shakes as if you shouldn't be shaking your head at yourself.
Ready to go for the last half.
Oh, man. Hey, Landon. Welcome to the stream. Vlad Guerrero Jr. What an opportunity that was. All right, now in the bottom of the third inning, Jose Ramos will strike out. Ruben Santana pops up. Brandon Marsh strikes out. All right, top of the fourth inning for Jimenez, who grounds out. Edouard Julien strikes out. Brett Beatty will single. Out on base. Out on base. But then what do you do once you're on base? Dylan Cruz walks. Okay. Let's go back in. Exact same situation we went into last inning. 2 outs, runners on first and second, and somebody just got walked. Of course I can't select the team. Hobbsy, hello, I can't stay. Just wanted to say go Expos, bring home the trophy. Thank you, Hobbsy. Appreciate the kind words, even without the ability to stay long. I gotta just take the first pitch then. No matter what it is, I gotta take the first pitch. Let's hope for a ball. And hey, it's called a ball. Woo-hoo-hoo. Favorable call. Favorable call there. Tovar to 4.1 wins above replacement this season. There you go. Very favorable call there. Tovar swings on that next one, fouls it. 1-1.
Baden, the lead runner out at second. Cruz at first, 2 out of the inning.
There you go, up high, force him up high. Take another ball, no problem. That's it, Ezekiel. 2-1. Delivery swung on, there you go, but that would be popped up to the outfield. He's got some contact on it. At least a little contact. Alright, that's the inning. More players left stranded. Back to quick manage here. Bottom of the 4th inning. Arraez will ground out. Rushman pops up, and Otani will walk. Let's pick off first. Mountcastle strikes out. Well done. All right, top of the 5th inning now. 0-0 it remains. Brad Ridley, error gets him on first base. Wallner strikes out. Ford flies out. Vladdy will walk. Exact same thing again for the 3rd straight inning. With 2 outs, we get a walk to put players on first and second. Exact same situation for a 3rd time now. Runners on first and second with 2 outs, and the guy on first just got walked there. Slurve in for a strike on Jimenez. 1,290 hits in his career. Swung on that, fouled back. Oh, and 2 just like that for Jimenez. Swung on, a little chopper, which will have him out at first. All right, there's the bottom of the 5th. Or top of the 5th, excuse me. Back to quick manage. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 5th inning. Mookie Betts will ground out. Andy Pages flies out. Jose Ramos grounds out. I don't want to. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Edouard Julien will strike out. Beatty will walk for Dylan Cruz, who strikes out. And Tovar singles for Brad Ridley now. Ridley, RBI single, let's go! Brad Ridley, RBI single, the first run of this game. Matt Wallner, pitching change. So Otani gets pulled after 5 and what, 2/3? Or no, how many? 5? Yeah, 5 and 2/3. Nick Frasso coming in now. Wallner strikes out. All right, okay, yeah, pitch count seems to be low for Mackenzie Gore. All right, bottom of the 6th now. Let's do it. Santana flies out. Marsh flies out. Arraez will single, just the 2nd hit of the game so far. Rushman, ooh, caught stealing was Arraez. Okay. Top of the 7th inning now. Harry Ford, error gets him on first base. Vlad Guerrero Jr. single. Eloy Jimenez strikes out. Edouard Julien strikes out. And Brett Beatty strikes out, just like that. On base, then strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Bottom of the 7th. Rushman strikes out. Otani strikes out. Mountcastle flies out. Ooh. Dylan Cruz, top of the 8th. Cruz will walk to start this inning. Ezekiel Tovar, fielder's choice, gets him on first. Ridley strikes out. Wallner flies out. Bottom of the 8th inning. Through 7, Gore has struck out 8, giving up 2 hits. Mookie Betts with a leadoff triple. Great, leadoff triple. Andy Pages strikes out. Jose Ramos strikes out. Ruben Santana pops up, let's go! Mackenzie Gore gets out of it. Now in the top of the 9th inning, with a 1-run lead, Harry Ford will single. Vlad Guerrero Jr. RBI double from Vlad Jr. Let's go! Jimenez flies out. Julien with an RBI double of his own. 2 runs in the 9th. And Beatty pitching change for Tyler Wells. Beatty grounds out. Cruz grounds out. Okay. Do we have Gore close this one out? 3-run lead, 10 strikeouts through 8. I'd have a hard time pulling him right now. I would have a hard time pulling him. Brandon Marsh pops up. Arraez solo home run. Okay. Solo home run with 1 out. Gives up his first run of the evening. Energy's gone down now for Rutschman and Ohtani. I gotta do it. As much as I want to keep him in there, he got 1 more out, but we gotta pull it. We gotta pull him at this point. It's big. It's as big as him. Yes, I agree. But with a 2-run lead, now his energy is low. That's the biggest thing that tells you that a pitcher's gonna get lit up and the energy gets low. Doval's gonna come in to finish it off. 2 more outs. Rutschman strikes out. Ohtani pops up, and the Expos win 3-1. Woo, boy. I think it was the right decision, as much as we wanted Gore to finish it off.
Yeah, Boog, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road.
And the Expos win their first postseason game in 10 years.
1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
Brad Ridley got us going. Mackenzie Gore, 8 1/3 innings pitched, giving up 4 hits, 1 earned run, 10 strikeouts, only 1 walk. While Ohtani in 5 2/3 struck out 8 but walked 5.
Yeah, it was a low
and on the road, no less, yeah. Doval gets the save, 2 errors from the Dodgers, and the Expos lead the series 1-0. Oh, look at this view right here. Bing. Cool view. Guerrero was 2 for 4 in the day. Ridley 2 for 5. Ford and Wallner both 1 for 4. Gore player of the game. For good reason. Those Dodgers fans booing turned Magic McKenzie into Music McKenzie. I love it. I love it. No rewards. All right, so a 3-1 victory. Excuse me. Hiccups are getting me now. I drank some water. It's going to be Logan Gilbert against Bobby Miller on the mound, and everything stays the same. Everything will stay the same here for game number 2. A game in which we'll have a chance to win against the Dodgers and move on to face the number 1 seed Diamondbacks. We were hot for a reason coming into this postseason. Let's keep it going. Game 2 with a chance to move on to the NLDS. Yeah, the whole series is in LA. When it's wild card, the better team has all 3 games. Here we go at Dodger Stadium once again after winning 3-1 last night. Logan Gilbert on the mound. I'd be tempted to put Bailey Ober, but I think we're going to stay with Gilbert to start, and we'll see what happens. Ober for game 3 would be big as well. I don't want to... I'm going to go Gilbert. We're going to go Gilbert. With our lineup ready to go, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll hop in soon, but let's start off... Let's go through the first inning this time. Ridley with a strikeout to start this game off. Wallner pops up, and Ford grounds out. Brandon Marsh singles to start this one. Of course he does. Araya strikes out. Rutschman strikes out. Mountcastle... stolen base... flies out. Good. All right, make it through the inning. Vladdy Jr. grounds out. Jimenez flies out. 0 for 6 in the playoffs now so far. Julien will walk for Brett Beatty, fielder's choice. Bottom of the second inning now. Kerry Carpenter strikes out. Betts strikes out. Pages grounds out. Dylan Cruz to lead off the 3rd inning against 92 overall Bobby Miller. That's it, my favorite. He's back after. He's healthy finally in the real world. Cruz flies out. Tovar flies out. Ridley flies out. 3 flyouts. We're getting contact. Dalton Rushing will walk. Pick off, pitch, fly out. Pick off, pitch, fly out. Pick off, pitch, single. Yeah, I know Mighty Joe's doing a lot of the typing in the chat, but I know you're in there. I see the people lurking. I see that there's 8 of you in here. And there's other people lurking with Mighty Joe. Runners on first and second for Rutschman, who flies out. Well done. 4th inning now. Matt Wallner can get our first hit of the night. Ground out. Ford pop up. Vlad fly out. No hits yet through 4 innings. Mountcastle flies out. Carpenter flies out. Betts grounds out. All right, it's another pitching matchup here. Jimenez to lead off the 5th inning strikes out. Julien will single. Our first hit of the night goes to Edouard Julien. Makes sense. Brett Beatty will single. Runners on the corners. As much as I want to swing with Dylan Cruz, I think I got to try for the sac fly here. Every run counts in a game like this. Cruz strikes out. And Tovar. Okay, Ezekiel Tovar, RBI single. That's it. Runners on first and second, and we get a run. Ridley flies out. There we go. I could have gone in as well. We'll go in soon. Next time we have a chance like that, we'll go in. Andy Pages flies out. Rushing flies out. Sweeney flies out. All right. Top of the 6th inning with a 1-run lead. Wallner will single. Ford double play. And Guerrero Jr. double. If only. Jimenez, so 2-run home run! Eloy Jimenez with his first hit of the postseason. It's a 2-run home run, and the Expos lead 3-0. Yeah? Edouard Julien will walk. Bobby Miller getting shaken here. Brett Beatty there, and he's getting pulled. Brett Beatty strikes out. All right, bottom of the 6th inning now. Brandon Marsh grounds out. Areyes flies out. Rushman strikes out. Top of the 7th against Emmett Sheehan. Dylan Cruz will single. Tovar, RBI double from Tovar. Ridley grounds out. Wallner grounds out. Ford strikes out. All right, bottom of the 7th inning now. Fly out for Mountcastle. Carpenter walks. Pick off pitch, walk. Pick off pitch, fly out. And 2 RBI double. Sweeney, RBI single. Okay, Gilbert's got to go. And just like that, 4-run lead turns into 1. Just like that. We're going to go Holderman. Colin Holderman, fly out. All right, 1-run lead. Let's add to it. Vladdy, ground out. Jimenez with a triple. Bring him home. Edouard, bring him home. Double play? Areyes, ground out. Rushman will walk from Mountcastle. Fielder's choice. Good. Carpenter, fly out. All right, 9th inning. Brett Beatty, our last chance to add some runs here. Brett Beatty flies out. Cruz grounds out. Tovar flies out. To close out, we're bringing in Doval once again. Only faced 2 batters last game. Let's enter the game for this one. Bottom of the 9th inning with a 1-run lead to protect. If we win, we are through to the NLDS to face the Diamondbacks. If we lose and the Dodgers walk it off, we go to a 3rd and deciding game. Camilo Doval to send us through to the next round and take down the 96-win Dodgers. A cutter right down the heart for the first strike on Mookie Betts. Show us what you're made of, Doval. Let's do it. Camilo Doval. The cutter gets the favorable call. Thanks, ump. Whew, the umps have been with us so far. Leave a like if you haven't already for some good luck on this one. We need some good luck out here. 0-2. That slider will be a bit too far outside to get the call.
Is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down.
1-2. Swung on. That's going to be fouled.
Gets a piece
stands
and stays alive.
No, this is the bottom of the inning. So if we get them out, it's over. Swung on, and Mookie's going to get on first.
And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the...
But yeah, you're right, 0 outs. But the bottom of the inning, not the beginning, not the top.
No
the
outs.
bottom.
Runner at
Going to be like the
first.
Dodgers in real life. Strong regular season chokes them. We'll see. We'll see. Cutter inside. Call the ball, of course, understandably.
You've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best.
Andy
to
Page
get
is
in
0 for
the
3 on the day. Swing and a miss on the slider.
One out front that time.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite.
Cutter up high.
And another ball.
With the tying run on first and the winning run at the plate. Swung on, fouled back. 2-2.
With the tying run on at first, here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series.
Swung on, fouled once more. Andy Page is staying alive here against Doval.
Right-hander kick steals.
Inside slider again. Rushing on deck. He had a double, 2 RBI double earlier on. Full count for Andy Page's.
Payoff pitch.
Pages, swing and a miss on the slider. Risky pitch, swing and a miss. Can we see his energy? I don't think so unless I'm controlling. Oh man, late breaking ball, yep. No, we can't see the energy, unfortunately. Not that I know of. Alright, that's 1. Dalton rushing is up now. 1 out, 2 to go. Swung on right away. Go for the double. Go for the double. Come on. That's 1. Turn 2. Bang! The Expos win! They are through. The 96-win LA Dodgers eliminated at Dodger Stadium in 2 games in the NL wildcard. And the Dodgers and the Expos are through to face the Arizona Diamondbacks in the NLDS, winning their first postseason series in a decade. The Expos are through. Some incredible pitching getting us through these 2 games. The postseason, we've made it. Bobby Miller takes the loss. Jimenez 2 for 4 on the day. Gilbert gets the win. On to Arizona. Tovar 2 for 4 as well. Gilbert 6 2/3 innings pitched, striking out 5, giving up 4 hits, 3 earned runs. And we are through. What a run it's been since the trade deadline. So we're on to the Diamondbacks, where we'll be in Arizona for games 1 and 2 here in this best of 5, this 3 out of 5 series. Over in the other NLDS, it's going to be the Mets as they beat the Cardinals. So the Mets and the Cubs. Winner faces the winner of our series. Does Ober start game 1 or is Gore going to be ready? Probably Gore starts game 1. In the AL, it's Texas versus Houston. Ooh, and KC versus Baltimore. So looking at the lineups now, if we go and look at the Diamondbacks, by the way, the Diamondbacks were the best team in the league. 102 wins. Yeah, the best team in the MLB. The 102-60 Arizona Diamondbacks. If we look at, their lineup here. Diamondbacks right here. So Jose Ramirez leads off for them at 36 years of age. 321 he bat this season. Ramirez leads off. Drew Jones, a potential guy. Corbin Carroll at a 92, of course, bat 302 this season. Spencer Steer, a potential 93 now. Sheesh. He bat 268 on the year. Vinny Pasquantino, Andrew Vaughn, Jake Berger, there he is. Brandon Lowe and Joey Bart. On the bench, nothing too crazy on the bench. And we look at the pitching rotation here. We see Shane McClanahan as their ace. Great numbers from him this season for the 96 overall. Hunter Brown, Brandon Pfaadt, Jose Urquidy, and Tanner Hook. Great rotation. Ryan Nelson there in long relief. Trevor Rogers as their closer. 49 saves on the year. Landon Sims, Keenan Fernandez. This is a well-rounded, good baseball team for a reason. That makes sense why they were the best team in the league. And now we'll face them on the road to start off the NLDS. Should we make some changes to our batting order or not yet? I don't know about moving down Harry Ford and moving up Tovar maybe. I could see that being something interesting. And for the pitching rotation, Gore should have enough energy to go back again. Then we'll get our normal rotation started here. That'll probably be what we do. But what a story for this team, no matter what happens from here on out. To have been over 20 games below 500, made the playoffs, took down a team with 11 more wins than us, 96-win Dodger squad, and now be facing the number 1 team in the MLB. Let's do it. McClanahan against Ober, but I think it's going to be McClanahan against Gore if the energy is high enough here at Chase Field. Gore's energy is not super high, so you know what? Bailey Ober will start game 1. Yeah, I'm going to put confidence in him. 2.64 ERA this season. He was very good. The 6'9" mammoth of a man will start game 1, and then we'll go back to the top of the order. Gore, Gilbert, then probably Lopez, then back to Ober, something like that. But we'll give Bailey Ober game 1 here in Arizona. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Facing the Diamondbacks in the NLDS. Brad Ridley leading off, batting .222 at the moment. Brad Ridley strikes out to start this one. Matt Wallner strikes out as well, and Harry Ford grounds out. Jose Ramirez strikes out. Jones flies out. Carroll will walk, definitely picking him off. This game lets me pick off as many times as I want here. Just keep going. Pitch! Fly out. There you go. Got to surprise them. Vladdy grounds out. Jimenez grounds out. Julien Error gets him on first base. Brett Beatty, fielder's choice. Vinny, my cousin Vinny, here he is. He walks. Let's pick him off for fun. Andrew Vaughn flies out. Jake Berger lines out. Brandon Lowe grounds out. Okay. All right. Top of the third for Dylan Cruz. Solo home run for Dylan Cruz. How do you do? Thank you very much, Dylan Cruz. Our first hit of the game. Our first hit of the NLDS. It's a solo home run. Well done to him. Tovar will ground out. Ridley grounds out. Wallner will single. There you go, finally. And Harry Ford strikes out. 1-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. Joey Bart singles for Jose Ramirez to line out. Jones, caught stealing. Jones ground out. All right. Vladdy Jr. for the top of the fourth inning grounds out. Jimenez pops up. Julien grounds out. Corbin Carroll strikes out. Steer flies out. Vinny, error gets him on first for Andrew Vaughn, who grounds out. Top of the fifth inning now. Brett Beatty will single to get him on first. Dylan Cruz, fielder's choice. Let's keep going. Ezekiel Tovar strikes out. Brad Ridley batting 182, grounds out. Might need to make some changes soon. Jake Berger, solo home run from Jake Berger, just like Dylan Cruz did. Makes sense for him and his power. Brandon Lowe pops up. Joey Bart walks. Ramirez pops up. Jones, runner thrown out on like a double there. Trying to make it home from first. Sorry, game log. Dylan Cruz throws out Joey Bart at home plate. All right, Matt Wallner. It's a 1-1 game here in the top of the sixth inning. Matt Wallner grounds out. Harry Ford. There's a triple from him. Vladdy, bring him home, please. Thank you. Sack fly to give us a 1-run lead. And Jimenez flies out. We needed that. Bailey, you got one mistake left in you, buddy. Bottom of the sixth. Single. Thank you very much. We're going to Smith-Shaver. A.J. Smith-Shaver. He was solid in 87 innings in relief. In long relief. Steer, fielder's choice. Vinny flies out. Vaughn caught stealing again. That's 2 caught stealings now. And while Julien grounds out, Beatty grounds out. Cruz strikes out. Bottom of the seventh inning for Andrew Vaughn, who doubles. Jake Berger, runner thrown out on the single. Whew, okay, I can't. It's a double and a single. We're going to go Maddox Charles. Hasn't appeared yet in the playoffs here. Maddox Charles. Brandon Lowe, fielder's choice. And Joey Bart fly out. Okay, top of the eighth. Is McClanahan going to get pulled? Yes, he will for Dylan Lee. 71 overall. Look at that picture. Tovar flies out. Ridley grounds out. Wallner will walk for Harry Ford, who's batting 182. He pops up. Bottom of the eighth inning, Jose Ramirez strikes out. Jones flies out. Carroll will walk. Pick off, pitch, strikeout. All right, here we are, top of the ninth inning. We need a run to add to the cushion a little bit here. Vlad Guerrero Jr. batting 300. Matt Strom coming in, 72 overall. Vladdy strikes out. Jimenez grounds out. Julien flies out. All right, bottom of the ninth inning. Comes down. Do we go to Camilo Doval? Charles has looked good. Let's give him the first guy. Because Charles... Oh! We win! I wanted to go and put my cursor over the player and press triangle to see what his stats are. But pressing triangle simmed the inning. I'm sorry about that. But Maddox Charles gets the save. 2 2/3 innings pitched, striking out 4 and getting this save as well. 2-1 Expos. And the sac fly ends up being the winner. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. But Ober gets the win, Charles gets the save, and the Expos win game 1, thanks to the sac fly. Winning on the road, 2 on the road in LA, and then 1 on the road here in Arizona. Whew. Okay, we live to fight another day here. The bats are scaring me, though. Like I said, the bats gotta wake up. We're going back to Mackenzie Gore for this next one now at Chase Field for game 2 of this best of 5. Mackenzie Gore, almost full energy, so we're going to roll with them. And Brad Ridley, Harry Ford, Jimenez, you got to wake up, boys. We got some good bats on the bench ready to go. I'm going to go for pinch hitting soon. All right, Brad Ridley to lead off game 2 single. Finally, he answers the call. Wallner will walk. Ford with an RBI single. They heard the call. Hunter Brown. Didn't we have... No, we didn't have Hunter Brown. Whew. All right, that's 1 run already. Vlad sac fly brings him in. Jimenez still with a runner on first, strikes out, and Julien will single. Runners on first and second for Beatty, who strikes out. 2-0 Expos already through the first. The top of the first. Estrada grounds out. Jones grounds out. Carroll strikes out. All right, top of the second for Dylan Cruz, who leads off with a double. Tovar grounds out. We can check that after War Master remind me what our road record was. What our road record was. Tongue twister. Ridley with a single, runner thrown out, but it gets at least 2 for 2 now on the day. Wallner grounds out, and now here we are at bottom of the second. Steer will walk. Pick off pitch. Berger strikes out. Vaughn flies out. Vinny fielder's choice. Top of the third, Harry Ford doubles. The 2 guys I called up, Ridley and Ford, both 2 for 2 now. Vlad, there you go. RBI single from Vlad. Harry Ford comes home. Jimenez strikes out. Julien strikes out. And then an RBI double from Brett Beatty. Welcome to the party. Dylan Cruz flies out. Bottom of the third, we're up 4-0. Miguel Amaya grounds out. Tyler Black grounds out. And Estrada strikes out. Let's go. Top of the fourth, Tovar grounds out. Ridley grounds out. Wallner will single for Harry Ford, who grounds out. All right, bottom of the fourth inning now. Jones grounds out. Carroll grounds out. Steer strikes out. Oh my goodness. Vladdy will get a leadoff double for Jimenez coming up now, batting 133. Ryan Nelson coming up, the 84 overall. Eloy Jimenez grounds out. Julien grounds out. Beatty grounds out. Bottom of the fifth. Berger error gets him on first. Vaughn single. Runners on the corners now for Vinny Pasquantino. Double play. And Amaya grounds out. How do you like that? Took them until the fifth inning to get their first hit on Mackenzie Gore. Dylan Cruz strikes out. Tovar will walk for Brad Ridley, who pops up. Wallner, RBI double from Matt Wallner. Harry Ford, RBI double from Harry Ford. Vladdy, RBI single. Jimenez pitching change. Bryce Jarvis. Jimenez grounds out. 7-0 Expos. 43 and 47 at home. 45 and 47 on the road. Something like that. Yeah, it doesn't add 162, so we'll have to check it out. But thank you, Mighty Joe. Black strikes out. Estrada will single, just their second hit. Jones will single as well, their third hit. Carroll sac fly. Steer RBI double. Berger pop-up. All right, few hits there. 2 runs in the sixth, but we're up by 5. Top of the seventh, Julien will single. Beatty double play. Cruz ground out. Gore has been incredible, but I don't want to use all his energy. I'm going to pull him. With a 5-run lead, he's done his job. I got to make sure he has energy later on. Benito Perez is going to come in. Vaughn flies out. Vinny grounds out. Amaya will single for Black, who flies out. Top of the eighth, Tovar grounds out. Ridley grounds out. Wallner will single for Harry Ford, who singles. He's 4 for 5 on the day. Vladdy's 3 for 3 with runners on the corners, and he grounds out. Bottom of the eighth, Estrada grounds out. Jones will walk. Pick off pitch, strike out, and strike out for Benito Perez. Ninth inning, Jimenez is coming out for Walker Jenkins. Jenkins flies out. Julien grounds out, and Beatty grounds out. Oh, last year. Gotcha. All right, to close it out now, Camilo Doval, close it, baby, with a 5-run lead. Berger gets the solo home run. Andrew Vaughn grounds out. Vinny will double. Amaya strikes out. One more, baby. RBI double. One more, baby. And there it is. Oh, sorry. Plus, fly out. Okay, spoke a bit too soon. The Expos win 7-4. Harry Ford goes 4 for 5, answering the call. Mackenzie Gore gets the win. Has 15 strikeouts through 14 and 1/3 innings pitched in the playoffs. 0.7 whip, 1.88 ERA. And the Expos win 2-0 to now go back home to Montreal. Stade Olympique. The first playoff game. Hold on a second. The first playoff game in Montreal since... Oh my goodness. Since 1981? Whoa! The first playoff game, the first Montreal Expos playoff game at Stade Olympique in Montréal, dans la belle province de Québec, depuis 1981. 1981, 91, 01, 11, 21, that's 48 years, almost 50 years. That's a crazy stat. Let's make it a good one. Is Charles Closer capable? I think he could be. We're just 1 win away. The Diamondbacks have to reverse sweep us and win 3 in a row. Can you believe this, ladies and gentlemen? We're up 2-0 on the best team in the MLB. Can you believe what's happening right now? Wildcard counts in the postseason. Yeah, those stats count. Let's go in to see the start of this one here at Olympic Stadium. There we go. No, they do count. We'll have Logan Gilbert on the mound once again. Lopez has been solid, but I want to go back to Gilbert. Those 3 guys I have the most trust in. Logan Gilbert was started off, but Pablo Lopez might have to come in. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we're 4-0. We're 4-0. With Ridley leading off. Actually, so we'll Yeah, let's go in. The first pitch in Montreal in 48 years. Here we are at Olympic Stadium. That would be a crazy crowd. Over 50,000 here in Montreal. Oops. Team select. There we go. Logan Gilbert on the mound. UP is here. Former Expos in attendance. Vlad Sr. in attendance. Logan Gilbert. First pitch. That's going to be in for a strike right there. Listen to those fans. Logan Gilbert. Look at him with that Expos jersey. Swung on. Splitter swung on. Quickly down 0-2 is Ramirez.
The pitch.
Swung on.
Up the middle.
Shortstop gets to it. To first. Bang. Out at first. Well done. That's all we wanted to see here. Let's go back to quick manage to get to our first at-bat. Drew Jones strikes out. Corbin Carroll strikes out. All right, Brad Ridley now. He is up for the first at-bat for Montreal Expo in 48 years. Brad Ridley, bottom of the first inning against Brandon Focht. Here we go. Ridley checks his swing, but it's in for a strike. Acquired from the Blue Jays in 2026. Now here we are in 2029. Batting .222 right now in the postseason. Delivery swung on. Now we fouled. Quickly down 0-2. That trumpet. Takes that four-seam in for a ball. Well done. Well taken.
I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly.
Ooh, good check. Very nice take. 2-2 now.
2-2 now.
Swung on and fouled once more. So Ridley pull a little C.J. Abrams here. Ridley swings on that again. He's fighting. Is he actually going to make it? No. He's fighting out there. Is that turf? Probably, eh? He's fighting out there. After going down 0-2, he's been fighting. Fights again. That's going to be a pop-up, though, to the left fielder. Good at bat. 7 pitches, and you thought it could have been 3. We'll take it. Here comes Matt Wallner, batting .400 here in the postseason. I'll take a little sip here. Force him in for a strike.
He has a reputation. I don't know, maybe a
bat .310 on the season and 140 games played. The Braves and the Twins just trading everybody. Sinker down there for a ball.
That is pretty valuable. Here's a 1-1.
Four seam not given to him, just on the outside. 2-1, bases empty. That's gonna be called the ball again. 2 potential strikes, especially that second one, both called balls. And now here it is, a 3-1 count, and that'll be the slider curve. Is that what it's called? Swings on that one. All right, okay, Matt Wallner, is that going out there? Ball swung at Epoxy! Matt Wallner home run! The first home run in Montreal postseason in almost 50 years. Matt Wallner, that ball's going to be going for $1 million. Matt Wallner, home run, 388 feet. And the Expos lead 1-0 in a game in which they can go to the NLCS. Matt Wallner. StatCast has it 388. Look at that stadium. And the Expos are up 1-0. Great moment there. What a moment for this franchise. Harry Ford will fly out. Yeah, the crowd will be way louder. Vlad Jr. will walk for Jimenez, who pops up. All right, top of the second. Steer strikes out. Amaya flies out. Vaughn grounds out. Bottom of the second. Julien in his home province strikes out. Beatty strikes out. Cruz solo home run from Dylan Cruz. How do you do? Hey, welcome, doggy. Glad you can make it. Another solo home run. Dylan Cruz doing that. Now Ezekiel Tovar strikes out. Top of the third. Berger grounds out. Lowe pops up. Bart lines out. Bottom of the third for Brad Ridley, who flies out. Wallner, he hit his home run before. This time he walks for Harry Ford, who singles. Runners on first and second. Let's go check this out. Vlad Guerrero Jr. here in the city that he was born in. With his father, seeing so much from his father with the Expo years. And now here he is with a chance to be a hero this postseason. 12-6 takes that, and three-time Silver Slugger Vlad Guerrero Jr. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Vladdy.
Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy
Just listening to the
Jr. in
announcer saying
2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Go out there and hit home runs. 2-0. Takes that, force him in for a strike. 2-1. 2-1.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Come on, Vladdy, you can do it. Doesn't like runners in scoring position. Vladdy swings on that. It's fouled back. Nice souvenir.
And the righty deals.
That's going to be outside. The load, make it a full count. Now 3-2 with Jimenez on deck. Vladdy with a full count. Delivery swings on that. Fouled away. Pulls that foul a little bit. So it's full count.
Right-hander deals.
Swing and a miss for Vlad Guerrero Jr. Oh, Vladdy. All right. Back to quick manage. Here we go. All right. Jimenez. Hey, that's what we needed. That's what we were looking for. Jimenez with a bases clearing double. 2 RBI double from Eloy Jimenez. Thank you very much. Julien strikes out. Top of the fourth. 4 runs on 4 hits. Jimenez will walk. Jones lines out. Carroll will walk. Steer double play. We get through the fourth there. Bottom of the fourth. Beatty fly out. Cruz walk. Tovar fielder's choice, and Ridley will walk now for Matt Wallner, who grounds out. Top of the 5th inning, Amaya strikes out, or Amaya. Vaughn grounds out. Berger grounds out. Bottom of the 5th, Fott probably going to get pulled here. No, strikeout for Ford. Vladdy strikes out, with no energy, strikes out 2, and Jimenez flies out. Top of the 6th inning, Brandon Lowe hit by pitch, gets him on first. Joey Bart, fielder's choice. Ramirez flies out. Jones grounds out. Bottom of the 6th is now, now he gets pulled. Forrest Whitley coming in, facing Julien, who singles. Edouard Julien gets on first. Brett Beatty will single. Runners on first and second with no outs for Dylan Cruz. RBI single from him. 3 consecutive singles. Tovar fielder's choice. Runners on the corners for Brad Ridley. I'm going to get a pinch hit here. Let's DH with Kyle Manzardo. He was a monster to end the year. Kyle Manzardo has not had an at-bat yet. Let's let him DH to end off this game. Kyle Manzardo, let's go! 1 for 1, RBI single Manzardo. Brought him in at the right time. GM Data making the call, calling down to the bench here. To the dugout, excuse me. Matt Wallner strikes out, finally, for the Diamondbacks. And Harry Ford, 3-run home run! Harry Ford! Bonsoir baseball! Woohoo! Last game was a statement. This game is a period that ends it, says Mighty Joe. 2-game sweep of the wild card, and now on the verge of a 3-game sweep of the NLDS against the best team in baseball. 9-0. Vladdy Jr. pitching change, of course. Vladdy Jr. single again. Jimenez strikes out. Corbin Carroll will walk. Pick off first. Pick off first again. Pitch, a 2-run home run. Logan Gilbert with a no-hitter through 6 innings. But the first hit he gives up is a 2-run home run. Amaya strikes out. Vaughn pops up. Berger grounds out. All right, 1 hit through 7 innings. Julien pops up. Beatty strikes out. Cruz grounds out. Lowe will single. Bart will double. All right, Logan. You've done well. Let's bring in Jonathan Hernandez. Let's get him a little action in here. 3-run home run. Nice. Now our 9-run lead is down to 4. Well done, you bums. Fly out. Okay. Bottom of the 8th. Tovar will single. Good. Manzardo, fielder's choice. Wallner strikeout. Ford line out. Ninth inning, let's pull him and let's bring in Mad Max Charles. Let's just get one out here, then we'll hop in. One out, please. Single. One out, please. Fly out. All right, now we'll hop in. Now we'll hop in. Maddox Charles, 2 outs away from sweeping the Diamondbacks and going to the NLCS.
0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
4-run lead. There you go, forcing in for a strike. Runner on first.
He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider,
1 out,
a
0-1.
2-seam.
Jake Berger, 0 for 3 on the day. Takes that slider, 0-2, just like that. There you go, Maddox. Let's go, Maddox. Let's go, Maddox. Delivery, swung on, just got a piece of the 2-seam. Those are the 2-seam too often.
And a pitch.
Charles, there you go, swing and a miss for Jake Berger. Out number 2. 1 out away, ladies and gentlemen, from the NLCS. What a moment. What a moment. Charles deals 4-seam in for a strike. 2 strikes away.
They kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult.
4-seam, not called for us there, called a ball.
Right-handed reliever.
Swung on and fouled.
1 and 2.
1-2 now. The fans are on their feet for the last strike. I'm on my feet. Let's go. On our feet in Montreal. Swung on. Let's go. Microphone's following me. I'm walking around the room. 1 out away. 1 strike away. Brandon Lowe. Swung on. Let's go. Get under that. Get under that. Wave him off. Get under it. And the Montreal Expos are on to the NLCS, having swept the 102 best team in baseball win Arizona Diamondbacks. 5 games, 5 wins. The Pittsburgh Pirates could never, from MLB The Show 23. The Expos are through the NLCS to face the Mets or the Cubs to have a chance at the World Series. 5 games, 5 wins. Sweeping the best team in baseball. Putting the league on notice. Ford 2 for 5. Gilbert 7 innings pitched. Giving up 3 hits. Striking out 5. 4 earned runs. He was better than the stat line would tell. He had a no-hitter through 6. And the Expos are through to the NLCS. What a feeling. What a feeling. And we're taking on the Cubs, just as Mighty Joe predicted. Facing the Cubs. Now, Mighty Joe said it would be Cubs in Baltimore in the World Series. If we sim the next game here, it can't be that. It's Houston and Kansas City who are through. Houston and Kansas City in the ALCS. We're facing the Cubs here in the NLCS. I gotta say, Brad Ridley, I'm not sure about Brad Ridley. Should we take him out against righties perhaps and keep him against lefties? No problem, doggy. We'll see ya. Kyle Manzardo comes in, maybe? Even Elijah Green. He's had a little bit of leadoff for us. Elijah Green at leadoff might not be crazy. Cruz in the 80s for defense. 80s. Fielding's not as great, but great arm strength and accuracy. How does Jenkins look versus right-handed? How does Jenkins look? Yeah, in right-handed pitching, he's solid enough. 68 and 75. But Green is 70 and 56. I don't know, probably Jenkins. 72 from Manzardo. I'm looking at the speed, though, as well. That's the thing. I'm looking at the speed. But if he's DH, we don't really need the defense as much. Manzardo bat 273. Jenkins was hot. Maybe let's go Jenkins, but I don't know about leadoff, though. Tovar could... maybe Cruz. Could Cruz go leadoff? Or even Beatty? Julien batting 250, 82 speed. Let's go with Julien lead off against righties. And Ridley stays against lefties. And Jenkins can bat 6th where Julien was. Let's try that. No other changes. But I am scared by Jimenez's 143. The Nationals won a World Series the year they got rid of Bryce, and as a wild card team, no one gave them a chance. I think Montreal did the same thing in Washington. I think they could. Okay, we'll stay like that. Okay. And the rotation. Crazy numbers here from these guys. We've only gone through 3 starters so far through 5 games. Okay, Chicago Cubs now. Let's check. Oh, they're right here. Cubs are right here. Great. Okay, the Chicago Cubs have Nick Gordon leading off, 79 overall, batting .333. Brendan Donovan, 86, batting .417. Nolan Jones, 95 overall. Willie Adames at an 86. Alejandro Kirk, 91 overall. Ryan Noda, James Triantos, Heliot Ramos, and former Pittsburgh Pirates legend Kyle Isbell. Crazy defense. Love him. Gabriel Moreno, 91 overall on the bench, I guess, with Kirk. 2 91 overall catchers on this team. Then you got Ryan Bliss, Tommy Troy, Nick Matson, all there. Okay. And in the pitching rotations, Daniel Espino. Yeah, he's their ace. David Peterson at an 86. Ben Brown, 82. Caleb Killian, 80. Logan Allen at a 77. Hey, Mark, welcome. Lost power from 4 to 7. Glad you have it back. The rotation isn't too scary. Their bats seem scarier than their rotation, I'll tell you that. But they have Jose Alvarado at 95 overall as their closer. 58 saves this year. 2.17 ERA. .93 whip. Oh my goodness. But 1 inning pitched, 2 strikeouts, 9 earned runs. Probably gave up a home run and then struck out 2 in the 1 inning that he's pitched. Krinchik, Parker Brindle. Okay. Only 2 blown saves the whole year. Crazy. 54 the year before that. For saves. Okay, so for game 1, we'll have to see the energy, but here we are in the NLCS. Winner goes to the World Series to face the Astros or the Royals. One exciting time, ladies and gentlemen. We're 5-0 through 5 games this postseason so far. Let's keep it rolling. Mackenzie Gore, let's keep doing what you've been doing at historic Wrigley Field in Chicago for Game 1. Mackenzie Gore on the mound. Julien will be starting. Walker Jenkins is going to be out here in the DH in the outfield. Actually, no, let's put, Jimenez should DH and maybe even get pulled, and Jenkins will be in the outfield. Yeah, good thing I caught that. And let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 of the NLCS at Wrigley Field in Chicago. Julien, the stage is yours, buddy. Lead off home run! Edouard Julien! Montre-moi ça, mon ami! Continue comme ça! Ah ouais, gros! Edouard Julien with the solo lead-off home run. How do you do? Woo! Matt Wallner strikes out. Harry Ford lines out. Vlad Jr. grounds out. Wow. All right, Tommy Troy will walk. Lead-off walk for him. Oh, we pick him off! It's so rare that a pickoff works. Mackenzie Gore picks off Troy. Case pops up. Jones will single. Pick off again. Adames will single. Isbell flies out. Okay. Top of the second, Jimenez strikes out. Jenkins will single. Welcome back to the lineup. Don't mind if I do. Beatty pops up. Cruz will single. Runners on first and second for Tovar. Ground out. Ryan Noda, bottom of the second, grounds out. Gabriel Moreno flies out. And Brendan Donovan strikes out. Top of the third inning, Julien strikes out. Wallner will single, all right, with 1 out. Harry Ford, fielder's choice. Guerrero Jr. singles. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Jimenez strikes out. Yeah, we're going to pull him at DH soon enough. Batting 130-something. Ramos flies out. Troy flies out. KC pops up. Walker Jenkins pops up. Beatty strikes out. Cruz strikes out. Bottom of the fourth inning for Nolan Jones, who grounds out. Adames will ground out. Isbell will double for Ryan Noda, who walks. Gabriel Moreno is in now, the 91 overall. Be careful. He flies out. Well done. Tovar batting .211. He pops up. Julien ground out. Wallner strikeout. Brendan Donovan will single. Ramos singles. Runners on the corners with no outs for Tommy Troy. Double play. And Casey error gets him on first. No. Fielding error by third baseman Brett Beatty. Oh, man. 1-1 game. Nolan Jones. And an RBI single from Nolan Jones after that stolen base. Stolen base again! Fly out. We gotta be careful. I picked off one, but... Alright, 2 runs for the Cubs in that inning. We're down by 1. Harry Ford flies out. Guerrero will single for Jimenez, batting 130. Let's bring in Naylor or Manzardo? Naylor. Let's go Josh Naylor. Let's do it. Josh Naylor coming into DH for the rest of this game, perhaps. With Guerrero on first. He walks. All right. Walker Jenkins with runners on first and second. Strikeout, Beatty. We need you after that error. Yes. Runner thrown out, but he gets a run. That makes up for a little bit for the error that he caused. Beatty singles to right. Then Jones throws out Josh Naylor at third. He was pushing for 3, but Guerrero made it home, I believe. All right, 2-2 game, bottom of the 6th. Mackenzie Gore getting tired. Isbell flies out. Noda grounds out. One more. Moreno ground out. Bang! All right, we'll call it 6 innings for Gore. Top of the 7th, Dylan Cruz will walk. Tovar, pitching change. Come on, Tovar. Come on, Tovar. RBI triple! I was thinking about a bunt or something. RBI triple from the guy batting 200. Sac fly from Julien. Oh, he walks. Sac fly from Wallner. Thank you. Harry Ford strikes out, and Vladdy pitching change. Fielder's choice. 2-run lead now. We're going to go to Moran. Hasn't pitched yet. Giovanni Moran. Let's go to Moran now. Walks Donovan. Walks Ramos. Troy strikes out. Casey flies out. Jones, RBI single. Adames. Oh, my goodness. These guys. They get their chance and they blow it. Fly out. We have 2 innings to get a run now, after we have 3 runs in the 7th. Josh Naylor flies out. Jenkins grounds out. Beatty for Karinchak walks. Dylan Cruz batting 316. Please! Single, okay. Tovar, you got that triple. I need something. I need the magic, Tovar. More magic! Flies out. Bottom of the 8th. Fly out. Ground out, ground out. Holderman, what a monster. 9th inning, and we need a run. Let's hop in. 9th inning, and we need a run. Down by 1 at the top of the 9th.
Welcome in, John Shambi.
In comes Alvarado.
This one, nobody out in the 9th.
Contre Edouard Julien.
That's the second baseman.
1 pour 3 ce soir.
He's already homered here in this one.
Julien takes that one. Good. Takes the cutter low.
Good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swung on. Cutter outside. 1-1. Fouled. Julien takes the sinker there on inside for a ball. Good take.
Never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings on. There you go. There you go, Edouard. And gets down. Good. Good, 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 good. Montre-moi ça. Continue comme ça. There you go.
Just so sound in his
Julien gets on first. There you go. That's one. That's run. The tying run on first. Let's go. Matt Wallner's up now with the tying run on first.
John Shambi and Chris Singleton.
Wallner swings on that right away. Get down. Come on, Wallner. Get that. No. What a catch in the outfield. Oh, that could have been Julien on third. Oh, no. Great defense in the outfield. Oh, that's one down. Harry Ford is up now. Still with Julien on first now with 1 out. Oh, no. What a great chance from Wallner. Oh, he's going! Julien's going! He's out!
It's a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing. Even with big-time speed, it's not easy to catch him, but that was a
waited a long time to run there, Edouard. Edouard. And that's 2 outs with the bases empty. Game over. After a 5-game winning streak through the wild card in the NLDS. All right, gets him on first. Harry Ford on first. It looks like we'll be very close here to losing our first in 6. Do it on 1-0 in this best of 7. Cutter inside on Vladdy. 2 for 4 in the day. It's not over yet with that single. Not over yet. Vladdy takes the sinker. Called the strike, 1-1.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swings on that, pulled foul.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's
Down to our last strike now in Game 1 of the NLCS.
He needs to pick his spot very
Vladdy swings on that, fouled the other way now. Staying alive. Alvarado delivers. There you go. Sinker outside. Vladdy takes it.
Step off, throw to first.
No problem. No problem.
Back in standing.
Ford has good speed.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go.
Delivery. They're swung on.
And it remains 2-2.
Sinker down low is fouled.
2 outs.
Yeah, let's do it.
Still
Oh,
2-2
Vladdy goes
after the foul
fishing
ball.
for that one, but gets contact, thankfully.
Here comes a pitch.
And he takes the cutter down the
That
park.
is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little
So there's our first
some
loss.
timely hitting, runs on the board.
Here's
Key
your symbol.
pitching
If you ever
and
do a baseball
defense in
franchise where you
certain
play
spots,
some
definitely
game.
one
I
to watch.
yeah, we did.
So,
I've done
Chris,
it
look
previously.
at the final numbers from what turned out
Score
to
looked
be
okay.
a
6
really
innings
close
pitched.
ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone. either
Moran
way.
took the L. Moran
Exactly
killed us
what
in the
you
end
expect
with
out
that
of
7th
postseason
inning.
baseball.
Moran
So
killed us. Ay, ay, ay. Moran. All right, so we lose 5-4. Staying in Chicago for Game 2 now. We out-hit the opposing team for a 6th straight game. Let's keep it rolling for Game 2 here at Wrigley Field. Again, same changes. Do we go to Logan Gilbert again? I think we're going to go Bailey Ober this time. Let's go to Bailey with his full energy. Let's go Bailey. Let's also... Oh, it's against a lefty, so that's why. That's why Ridley's in, actually. No, Moran's not pitching again this postseason. Yeah, we're in the playoffs here, Mark. Soto batting 200. Jimenez comes out for Jenkins. But Uday can stay there. All right, there we go. All right, let's play ball, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 at Wrigley Field, the NLCS. Let's get it done. Brad Ridley leading off with the flyout. Wallner strikes out. Ford will single. Out on base. Out on base. Always a classic. Vladdy singles for Jenkins, who pops up. Nick Gordon flies out. Donovan flies out. Jones lines out. Very go. Very good, and there we go together. Julien flies out. Beatty strikes out. Cruz flies out. Willie Adames will fly out. Kirk pops up. Noda solo home run. First hit of the night is a solo bomb. Triantos, there you go. 2 hits, 2 solo home runs. And Ramos strikes out. Great. Tovar will single. Thank you. Brad Ridley, wake up, buddy. Let's go double play. You're finished. You're getting someone's replacing you at DH. Wallner strikes out. Ground out, single, runner thrown out on the single. Single again, strikeout. 5 hits through 3 innings. Come on now, Bailey. Ford strikes out. Vladdy will single for Jenkins. RBI double from Jenkins. Thank you very much. Julien grounds out. Beatty flies out. 2-1 game. Kirk will single for Noda, who singles. You're done. You're done, Ober. You're done. Logan, no. The rookie, Ernesto Valdez, coming in now. The runner-up for Rookie of the Year. Gavin, welcome to the stream, buddy. Triantos will walk. Ramos, RBI single. Strikeout. Fielder's choice. Line out. Thank goodness. We kept that to 1 run. Dylan Cruz flies out. Tovar will triple. Good old Tovar triple. Ridley, I can't even trust you for the pinch for a sac fly. Josh Naylor, sac fly, thank you. We trust him. Wallner with the walk. Ford with the fly out. We're down by 1. Jones will single. Okay, Valdez is done. Thanks for making your rookie debut. Smith Shawver's going to come in. Single, fielder's choice, pop up, fly out. Okay, made it. Vladdy Jr. will walk. Walker Jenkins, RBI double. Thank you very much. We're tied at 3. Julien pitching change. Tuki Toussaint's coming in. Julien strikeout. Beatty fly out. Cruz ground out. All right, we're tied up at 3 now. Ramos strikes out. Isbell grounds out. Gordon strikes out. Top of the 7th inning now. Tovar now batting .292. He strikes out. Naylor solo home run from the DH. Josh Naylor, thank you very much from the Canadian. Matt Wallner flies out. Ford flies out. We have our first lead now. 4-3 Expos. Brendan Donovan lines out. Jones strikes out. Adames will walk for Kirk, who strikes out. Top of the 8th inning. Guerrero solo home run. That's what we needed. 2-run lead now. 3 for 3 on the day is Vlad Guerrero Jr. Jenkins pitching change. Jenkins double. 3 for 4 from Walker Jenkins. Julien strikes out. Beatty 2-run home run. What an 8th inning. What an 8th inning. Solo home run. Double strikeout. 2-run home run. Keep it coming. The floodgates have opened. Solo home run, Dylan Cruz. Keep it going. Ground out, fly out. 4-run 8th inning. Solo home run now for the Cubs. Trianto strikeout. Ramos fly out. Isbell ground out. All right, 9th inning. Wallner. De Los Santos coming in now. Ground out, double, fly out, pop up. All right, Doval, close it out with a 4-run lead. Close it out, baby. Walk, pop up. Double play, will take it. Expos win, and the series is tied at 1. Walker Jenkins, 3 for 5 on the day. We'll take that victory. Thank you very much. Whew. And we're headed back to Montreal for games 3, 4, and 5. Let me take another sip here. My goodness. Okay. So in the lineup, guaranteed Jimenez is staying out for... Sorry, so hold on, no. Against righties, Jenkins is in the outfield, and DHing, there you go, is Josh Naylor. Manzaro's been good too, but we'll give it to Naylor for now. And against lefties, the DH is Naylor. And outfield again, Jenkins. There you go. Can Naylor lead off? Yeah. Not the craziest speed, but good contact. Against lefties, though, 73. Jenkins, 78, and a bit better on the speed. Cruz also good contact, but also more of a power guy as well. Cruz has been a monster. 64 speed versus 24 speed, yeah. Okay, let's get Jenkins to lead off against lefties then. Let's do that. Okay, game 3 of the NLCS, ladies and gentlemen. Now back in Montreal. Who's going to be on the mound for this one? Gilbert, I suppose, right? Stade Olympique here in Montreal. So Ober just went. Yeah, Logan Gilbert going to be on the mound for this one. Julien leading off. Here we go, game 3 in Montreal of the best of 7 here in the NLCS. Gordon flies out. Donovan strikes out. Jones flies out. Great start. Against Ben Brown. Julien walks, leadoff walk. Love to see it. Wallner single. Runners on the corners for Harry Ford. RBI double. Let's keep it going. Vladdy flies out. Naylor flies out. 1 run, we'll take it. Willie Adames with an RBI leadoff double. Kirk grounds out. Noda RBI single. And Trianto's single. Ramos strikes out. Isbell RBI single. Gordon pop-up. 2-run inning for the Cubs. Jenkins strikes out. Beatty strikes out. Cruz will walk for Tovar, who singles. Runners on the corners for Julien, who strikes out. All right, Donovan ground out. Jones fly out. Adames will single for Kirk, who pops up. Bottom. I'm grilling my steaks. Let's go. Save one for me, War Master. Just had burgers yesterday on the grill. Wallner will single. He's 2 for 2. Ford RBI double, also 2 for 2. Guerrero RBI single. Naylor singles. Single, double, single, single. Runners on first and second with no outs for Walker Jenkins. Fielder's choice. Do we go? Yeah. Sack fly at Brett. Strikeout. Cruz strikes out. Great. All right, we're up 3-2 now. Noda strikes out. Triantos grounds out. Ramos grounds out. Bottom of the 4th for Tovar, who strikes out. Julien solo home run, Edouard Julien in his home province. Let's do it. That's probably his first. That must be his first postseason home run at home, I would think. Wallner strikes out. I'm not sure if we got any others at home. Ford strikes out. All right, top of the 5th. Isbell flies out. Gordon strikes out. Donovan strikes out. Ben Brown getting pulled for sure now. Yeah, Vladdy single. There you go. Naylor walks. I usually go between medium rare and... You read my mind. You read my mind. Medium. Anything between medium rare and medium well is good for me. Usually medium is what I do. If it's medium well, I'm okay. If it's medium rare, I'm okay. But just that's my range. Well done, I think, is a bit too much. And rare, I'm not a fan. Medium rare is even a bit. Like, I'd say more like medium. More of a medium guy. If I have to choose one, it's medium. But yeah. Okay, sorry. Back to Walker Jenkins with no outs, runners on first and second. Fielder's choice gets runners on the corners. Brett Beatty, second chance for a sac fly. This time he gets it. And Cruz will walk for Tovar, fly out. All right. Top of the 6th with a 3-run lead. Nolan Jones, leadoff triple. Love it. Willie Adames, of course, RBI single. He's 3 for 3 today. Kirk strikes out. Noda strikes out. Triantos flies out. Bang. Julien strikeout. Wallner will walk for Ford, who also walks. Guerrero Jr. strikes out. Naylor grounds out. Gilbert's tired now. Solid 6 innings. Let's pull him for Holderman. Colin Holderman. Single, single, double play. Love it. Donovan, single again. Ground out. All right. Our lead now cut to 1. Pitching change. Jenkins grounds out. Beatty will single for Cruz, who strikes out. Tovar strikeout. Top of the 8th. Willie strikes out for the first time now. Kirk flies out. Noda grounds out. Bottom of the 8th. Edouard Julien against Brett Martin. Strikeout. Wallner grounds out. Ford double. 3 for 4 on the day. Vladdy Jr. batting .452. He's 2 for 4. 2-run home run! Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bonsoir et parti! 7-4 Expos, 3-run cushion. We needed that. In front of the home fans, they're going ballistic for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. These are the moments that he signed here for. Josh Naylor grounds out, and now we head to the 9th inning. Looking to Maddox Charles to close it out with a 3-run lead. Walk, single, double play, love it. One more out, and there it is with the line out. Expos wins 7-4. Harry Ford, player of the game, but Guerrero was a hero as well. As Gilbert gets the win, and we now lead this series 2-1. Wow, no need to stop, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep this rolling. Only question now is, in a 7-game series, who's up next? Do we go Pablo Lopez? I would think so. I don't think he's yet to pitch, right? Pablo Lopez would probably be the guy here. Oops, sorry. Ernesto Valdez also tempting, but yeah, why does it say zeros? He pitched. I think it's got to be Pablo Lopez, as Gore is still recovering. Obert didn't look good in Game 1. Let's go Pablo Lopez, who had a solid season with us. 2 years with us now. Pablo Lopez will be on the mound here in Montreal for Game 4 of the series with a 2-run lead, looking to go up 3-1. Gordon, leadoff single, classic. Then a walk, double play, and a ground out. All right, make it out alive. Julien line out, Wallner line out, Ford single for Guerrero, walk. Josh Naylor, fly out. Kirk pop up, Noda walk, Triantos walk. What's his walks per 9 here? Hey, come on. Ramos walks. Pop up, walk. 3 consecutive walks with 1 out. Get out of it, Lopez. Sack fly, strikeout. What a joke. Save Gore and have someone else start next game even? We'll see. We'll see what this series is at. Jenkins flies out. Beatty will walk, finally. Cruz singles, okay. Tovar flies out. Julien single. Loading the bases for Matt Wallner, who strikes out. Donovan pops up. Jones singles. Adames flies out. Kirk flies out. Bottom of the 3rd, Harry Ford strikeout. Guerrero Jr. walk. Naylor fly out. Jenkins strikeout. Top of the 4th, Ryan Noda fly out. Triantos fly out. Ramos fly out. Bottom of the 4th, Brett Beatty single. Dylan Cruz single. Ezekiel Tovar fly out. Julien, there you go. RBI single from Julien. Matt Wallner strikes out. Final out for Harry Ford. 2 RBI double for Harry Ford. 3-run inning, down by 1 to up by 2 now. Vlad Guerrero Jr. grounds out. We have a 2-run lead here for the top of the 5th inning. Kylis Bell walks. Pick off, pitch, fly out. Pitch, fielder's choice. Pick off, pitch, strikeout. Well done. Bottom of the 5th inning. Is Caleb Killian going to get pulled? Yes, he will. Tukey is back in. He's been so-so. Naylor walks. Thank you. Jenkins strikes out. Beatty, fielder's choice. Cruz, fielder's choice. Top of the 6th. Willie pops up. Kirk lines out. Noda pops up. Well done, Pablo. Settling in after those first couple innings. Tovar ground out. Julien single. 3 for 4 on the day. Wallner's 0 for 3. Make it 1 for 4 with an RBI double. Harry Ford is batting .410. RBI triple. How do you do? Vlad Guerrero Jr. can give me a little sac fly. Thank you very much. And Naylor pitching change. Flies out. 5-run lead. Pablo Lopez has looked solid, giving up only 2 hits through 6 innings. We can give him a couple more here. Ground out, pop up, bang. Walker Jenkins. Singles. Brett Beatty walks. Dylan Cruz hit by pitch to load the bases. Doesn't get better than this. Bases loaded with no outs. Ezekiel Tovar, go out there and do it, baby. Fielder's choice. Julien, go out there and do it, baby. RBI single. He's 4 for 5 on the day. And Wallner singles to load the bases for Harry Ford. 3 for 4. Fielder's choice. All right, top of the 8th. 13-2 is the score. What am I saying? 7-1. 13-2 are the hits through 7 innings. Gordon grounds out. Donovan singles. Jones flies out. Willie grounds out. Pablo Lopez, what a game here. Vladdy, pitching change. Brandon Hughes coming in. Vladdy solo home run. Okay. Naylor ground out. Jenkins ground out. Beatty single for Cruz, who strikes out. Top of the 9th. Pablo Lopez. I'm going to give him the 9th. Pablo Lopez in front of the home fans. Let's give him the complete game. Walk. Fielder's choice. RBI double. Single. Sac fly. One more. Come on, baby. Fly out. With almost no energy, he gets it done. At home, we win. On the road, I don't know. It was the reverse earlier on. Harry Ford, player of the game, going 3 for 5. Expos win 8-3. We've won what now? 7 out of 8 games? Right? 2 5s, then plus 4. No, it's been 9 games. So we've won 8 out of 9 games. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we've won 8 out of 9. With a 3-1 series lead, ladies and gentlemen, in Montreal, with a chance to go to the World Series for the 2nd time in the organization's history, and the 1st time in Expos history. 1 win away from facing the Astros or the Royals in the 2029 World Series. A team that was 20 plus games below 500. Now the chance to do it. 1 game away. Who's going to start for this one? We might go back to McKenzie. Or do we save him if we can get him for game 1 of the World Series, right? Or do we put him on an inning count, a pitch count, if you will? I don't know. We could go Ernesto Valdez, the rookie. Or back to Bailey Ober. I'm going to say Ernesto Valdez to give him a start. Unless he's going crazy, I'm going to pull him after 3 or 4 innings and try to give Ober a couple innings to give him a few reps. Let's do that. In Montreal, Ernesto Valdez, the rookie, runner-up for the NL Rookie of the Year. Let's do it. Troy, leadoff single every game. Fly out. Caught stealing. Strikeout. Julien strikes out. Wallner strikes out. And Ford grounds out. Ober didn't shine as bright last time. No, he didn't. Willie singles. Isbell, RBI double. Noda strikes out. Moreno, RBI single. Walk, strikeout, ground out. 4 hits through 2 innings against the rookie here. Vladdy, leadoff double. Thank you. Naylor will walk. Walker Jenkins, 3-run home run from down 2-0 to leading 3-2. Walker Jenkins, take a bow. These are the little changes that win you World Series, ladies and gentlemen. This is something inside of me, including the numbers not looking good, saying to make those changes, and bang. Beatty grounds out. Cruz pops up. Tovar strikes out. All right, Ernesto, we'll give you 1 more inning perhaps here. Ground out. Ground out. Fly out. Okay, I could see you getting 1 more then. Julien strike out. Wallner fly out. Ford pop up. All right, Isbell, error gets him on first. Throwing error by Julien on second there. Fly out, strike out, fielder's choice. Already settled back in a little bit. Vladdy strikes out, Naylor flies out, Jenkins pops up. Let's go 1 more inning. Ramos ground out, Troy ground out. Another error. What's going on here? Fielding error by Guerrero Jr. Jones fly out. All right, Daniel Espino flies out. Cruz flies out. Tovar grounds out. I keep saying 1 inning, but he keeps getting clean innings here. So I'm going to say we'll keep it rolling. Maybe Ober doesn't play tonight. Willie strikes out. Isbell flies out. Noda strikes out. Bing, bang, bong. Julien strikes out. Wallner flies out. Ford strikes out. No runs since the 2nd inning for either team. Gabriel Moreno flies out. Donovan will walk. Ramos flies out. Troy grounds out. All right, bottom of the 7th for Vlad. Single from Guerrero Jr. Naylor, pitching change. Brett Martin coming in. Naylor flies out. Jenkins pops up. Beatty, runner thrown out. Oh, my goodness. A double, but Guerrero Jr. thrown out at home. Top of the 8th now. Here we go. KC singles. Pick off, pitch, walk. All right, Valdez can get pulled now. Let's go. Benito Perez, who looked good in 2 innings pitched last time we saw him. Willie strikes out. Isbell walks. Noda walks in a run. Out. Charles walks in a run again. Fielder's choice, strikeout. Thankfully, only giving up 2. But still, now we're down by 1. Of course we are. Dylan Cruz. Here we go. Crinchie coming in. Dylan Cruz will walk. Thank you. Tovar lines out. Julien double. Come on. Sack fly. Wallner, please. Yes. Tied at 4. And Ford strikes out. All right. 9th inning. 4-4 game. Do we keep... No, we're going to bring in Doval. Doval to get us to extra. To get us to the bottom of the 9th. Troy strikes out. Casey strikes out. Jones strikes out. Whoa! 3 strikeouts. That's exactly what we needed. Now, the bottom of the 9th. Can we walk it off to go to the World Series? The Royals also up 3 games to 1. Alvarado is up. 2-time reliever of the year. To walk it off and go to the World Series. I gotta get a sip here. Cutter called the ball.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good
here in Montreal in front of the home fans. Wouldn't that be something for Vlad Guerrero Jr.? Vlad takes the cutter right inside. They say he was 1 for 5 versus Alvarado, but I believe that's just the postseason. Yeah. In this series, even. To be more precise. Swings on that. That'll be foul.
Racing towards the line.
Outfielder racing for it. Oh, of course, and the outfielder gets to it. Well done, Vlad. Thanks for nothing. Josh Naylor up next. Fellow Canadian Josh Naylor, 0 for 2 on the day. Might have to move his spot in the batting order. I don't know. Josh Naylor with a chance here. Naylor takes that 4-seam for a ball.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity.
That's a classic War Master. That's a classic era, blooper reel error at first base. Come on, a little home run derby. Let's do it. Naylor swings on that again. One and 2. Takes that sinker down the heart. Okay, all right. Walker Jenkins, 1 for 3 on the day with a home run, 6 for 21 here in the NLCS. Base is empty. Representing the run to go to the World Series. Cutter is fouled.
Trying to send this extra innings.
Swung on, there you go. All right, that'll get him to first. Walker Jenkins gets on first. That's something. The winning run is on first base.
Really good swing right there.
Thank you, Walker Jenkins. Elijah Green coming in as a pinch runner. Okay. Manager making a decision there. Brett Beatty's up now.
First with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty, 1 for 3.
Ooh, back to first. All right.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Delivery. Swung on and fouled. Tip there.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average.
Doesn't try to
catcher
steal.
behind the dish. You have
Will
to be
Green
careful
try to
with it.
steal here.
Tied at 4. Pitch
Back
misses
down
there.
low, sinker.
That's ball one.
Come on, Green. 1-1.
And he deals.
That's first.
Wouldn't chase
Top
that
four
time.
seam. Alvarado being rattled here by Green on first. 2-1. And another one. Cutter down low, not given to him. Dylan Cruz on deck. Batting .313. 3-1.
The pitch.
Alvarado swung on and missed. All right, Beatty.
Great RBI spot here.
Swing on that one. This time you gotta be careful.
The runner will be in motion, so something in the
Full
gap
count
should
for
definitely
Brett
score.
Beatty. The delivery. Swung on. That'll be foul. Okay. Cubs are one strike away. Beatty swings on that. There you go, up the middle. Good. He's going to get to first. No. No.
This guy's anticipating.
And we're off to extra innings. Well done. We're off to extras.
Great job.
Willie Adames, what a guy. So Green going to be playing in the outfield now. Makes sense.
Takes over and right.
Quick manage. Here we go. Beatty too slow. All right, extra innings now. No runner on second though in the playoffs. Just pure extra innings. Adames will walk. Beautiful. Pick off. Pitch, strikeout. Noda single. Runners on first and second. Moreno single to load the bases. Donovan double play. That's huge. Huge moment there. And Eniel de los Santos, like the 71 overall, coming in now. Don't you dare put in Moran. I want to make sure the game does not do that. As much as I can do it. Here we go. 1 run away. Extra innings in the 10th inning. 1 run away from walking off and going to the World Series. Dylan Cruz swung on and missed for the circle. Change.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long.
Takes that. Good. Takes the slider.
The velocity of the
Come on,
fastball.
Dylan.
That is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swung on. 4-seam fouled. Up high. Ooh, way up high. 4-seam upstairs. 2-2. Swung on. There you go. And right to the third baseman. Beautiful. Just what did you miss so far, H-Jazz? Wild card against the Dodgers. 96 win Dodgers. We beat them in 2 games. NLDS against the best team in the MLB, the 102 win Diamondbacks. We sweep them in 3 games. And now here in the NLCS, we're up 3 games to 1. Here you go. Big hit there. Oh, is that going? Warning track, is that going? Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Ezekiel Tovar almost with the walk-off home run. We're in the 10th inning of Game 5, up 3 games to 1 with a chance to win with the World Series, H-Jazz. Edouard Julien is up now. Oh, Tovar, so close. Julien, 41 home runs on the season. Can he get one when we need it the most? Robbed at the warning track. Julien, 2 balls there, 4-seam again. 0-2 now. Or 2-0, excuse me.
That's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent
Swings
games.
on that. There you go. Is that fair?
Just foul.
No, just foul.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 5 of the NLCS.
Swung on again. Okay, this one has some legs to it, but back to this one was a little just in front of the warning track. Back to back. Great contact. No, Moran. No. Why does the game do this? Why does the game do this? This bum. Let's make it through the 11th, Moran. Let's go. Ground out. I love you, Giovanni. I love you. Okay. 11th inning. Here we are, 11th inning. Again, 1 run away. Bottom of the 11th. Matt Wallner, first pitch he sees. Right to the second baseman.
One up, one down. And Here's the catch.
H. Shows, I don't know about 5 years for the coverage problems.
He's someone that you might not
Harry
describe
Ford.
as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Foreseen.
There, ball one. Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
A couple of choppers there. 1 and 2 for Ford with 1 out. Ford, goes fishing for that one. Just gets contact. That's it. With the gritty contact, boys. I hear you, H. Shows. There. Harry Ford! Walk-off home run! The Expos are going to the World Series! Harry Ford! Walk-off home run! Bonsoir les partisans! In Montreal at Stade Olympique! What a moment! What a moment for Harry Ford! In Olympic Stadium! For the first time ever for the Montreal Expos, they are off to the World Series! For the second time in the organization's history, and the first time as the Expos. 1 for 5, and his one hit is a walk-off home run. Bottom of the 11th inning, eliminating the Chicago Cubs in 5 games. Harry Ford sends us to the World Series. Whew. That one went far. And the Expos are through the NL Champs. The NL Champs are your Montreal Expos. What a moment. Is there any, I don't think there's any trophy or anything to see, eh? Just enjoy the celebrations. Just enjoy all the celebrations. Likely to face the Kansas City Royals. Moran gets the win. Of course he does. Jenkins 2 for 4 with a home run. Ford 1 for 5 with his home run. Vladdy 2 for 4. And we're facing the Astros or the Royals. Let's see. In the 2029 World Series, we are facing... Oh. The Astros fighting back. My mom says, hey, you're welcome. Mrs. Mark, you're welcome. We'll see. We'll see. Are they going to Game 7? Wow, from a 3-1 series. The Astros fight back to force Game 7, but the Royals hang on for the victory. From up 3-1, they almost choke it. The Expos and the Royals in the 2029 MLB World Series. So just looking at our lineup, by the way, 310 Julien, 300 Wallner, 391 Ford, 474 Guerrero Jr. Naylor is struggling a little bit. I'd be tempted to bring in Manzardo. Jenkins 304, Beatty 297, Cruz 303, Tovar 211. In the rotation, Gore 1.33 ERA, Gilbert 4.58, Ober 4.5, Valdez 4.5, Lopez with a 3. Relief pitching pretty solid. Giovanni a bum. Perez solid enough. Charles, Doval. What timeline are we in? How do you mean? Earth 648. So let's see the rotation here in Kansas City. The Royals. Let's see how they look. Cody Bellinger, Brendan Rodgers, Bobby Witt Jr. at a 99 overall. Eduardo Montoya, Freddie Furman, Nelson Velasquez, Mickey Moniak. Oh yeah, that's quite the timeline to see Expos Royals. That's what you meant. Nick Pratto, Jordan Diaz. So Cody Bellinger, 85 overall. He's batting 311 right now. Brendan Rodgers batting 300. Bobby Witt Jr. batting 397. On the year, bat 295, 30 home runs. 9 home runs in the postseason so far for him. Eduardo Montoya, 6 home runs, batting 370 as a 90 overall. One of their drafted prospects. Freddie Furman, some pretty normal averages after that. The bench, nothing crazy. Will Smith out here, making $17.8 million. And then the pitching rotation for Kansas City. Dustin May at a 90 overall. Kyle Wright at an 88. Jacob Balgard, Asa Lacy, and Thad Rodriguez. Zach Eflin there in long relief. Nick Sandlin is their closer, 85 overall. Alex Lange at an 86. Numbers don't look like anything too crazy. Scott Barlow, nothing too crazy for the relief pitching numbers. But the starters are solid enough. 3.4 ERA. Yeah, that's solid enough. Wow. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. Have we met our GM goals here? Sheesh. You would hope. Wow. Just soak it in for a moment. Let them on the Discord server, by the way. If you can send a message in the Discord server. 2029 World Series coming up here. Wow. Just take a breath. What's the WAR like? Wins above replacement. Through this small sample size. Who's been most valuable? 1.0, of course, Harry Ford at the walk-off. 0.7, Vlad and Cruz. 0.4, Wallner. 0.2, Jenkins. Anyone negatives? Negative 0.1 for Jimenez. Negative 0.2 for really the two players who came out of the lineup. There you go. And for our pitchers... Where's Slim, eh? Did I pass it? There you go. 0.6 for Gore. Negative 0.2 for Bailey Ober. Okay. Game 1, Mackenzie Gore and Dustin May. What's the... Yeah. That's a good one, H-Jaws. No ongoing war here. So the Royals went 88-74 on the year. We went 85-77. It's going to be Mackenzie Gore versus Dustin May here on the mound for Game 1 at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Mackenzie Gore, he's been our ace through and through. Game 1 of the World Series. What a feeling. What a moment. We're here from being 20-plus games below 500 to now being in the World Series. This is our best chance to do it before we're going to lose some big names in free agency. Let's get it done right here, right now, and the flags fly forever. Edouard Julien leads off with a double. Bravo, Edouard. Bravo. Bien fait. Matt Wallner strikes out. Ford, two-run home run, picking up where he left off. The walk-off home run to send us to the World Series, and a two-run home run to put us up 2-0. Yeah, Maddox Charles has been closing or setting up through so far this postseason. Vlad Jr. walks. Naylor double play. Naylor, you got to pick it up or else I'm not going to keep you as DH, buddy. Cody Bellinger flies out. Voilà, c'est magnifique. Absolument, mon ami. Brendan Rodgers strikes out. Bobby Witt Jr. grounds out. Walker Jenkins will single. Where did Walker Jenkins come from? Was he on the Royals? The team, I forget where we got him from. Brett Beatty strikeout. We'll check when we get back to his player name. Cruz will walk. Tovar flies out. And Julien walks to load the bases. Wallner grounds out. Montoya single. Ooh. We pick him off. Nice. Prado strikeout. Diaz single. Pick off. Furman strikes out. Nice. Ford singles. He's a beast. Guerrero Jr. doubles. Josh Naylor, come on, baby. Naylor walks to load the bases. No, he was on Minnesota. Gotcha. Walker Jenkins, bases loaded. Strikes out. Beatty, sac fly, okay. Cruz, there you go. RBI single. Tovar batting 205. Singles, thank you very much. Load the bases for Julien, who strikes out. 4-0 Expos, bottom of the third. Gavin Cross strikes out. Roccaforte strikes out. Bellinger pops up. Top of the fourth, Wallner walks. Ford strikes out, first time in a while. Vlad fielder's choice. Naylor strikeout. Rogers singles. Bobby Witt Jr. strikes out. Montoya lines out. Prato fielder's choice. Nice. Don't want to get him on base with his speed. Dustin May getting tired. He's getting pulled for Cole Reagan's here. Yeah, too many guys. Stranding, a few too many. Jenkins singles. Good. Beatty pop up. Cruz will walk. Tovar fielder's choice. Runners on the corners for Julien. Fly out. More batters stranded. Runners stranded, whatever you want to call them. Diaz ground out. Furman single. Cross fielder's choice. Pick off pitch. Roccaforte pop up. Wallner singles. Good. Ford strikes out. Guerrero walks. Runners on first and second for Naylor, who flies out. Next at bat, I'm pulling him. There you go, Landon. Get in here, baby. Jenkins strikes out. Bottom of the sixth, Bellinger strikes out. Rogers singles. Bobby Witt flies out. Montoya caught stealing. All right, top of the seventh with a 4-run lead. Beatty solo home run, make that a 5-run lead. Brett Beatty. Dylan Cruz grounds out. Tovar singles, he's 2 for 4, good. Julien walks, runners on first and second for Wallner, double play. All right, bottom of the 7th. As great as Mackenzie Gore has been, we might need him here in this World Series best of 7. Let's go Holderman. Holderman here in the bottom of the 7th. Strikeout. Someone listening to, yes, there you go. Prato ground out, good. Diaz ground out, nice. Top of the 8th, Harry Ford against Scott Barlow. Single, 3 for 5 is Harry Ford. Guerrero Jr. walks. Naylor, I can't trust you right now. Naylor's coming out for Manzardo. Here we go, Kyle Manzardo strikes out. Jenkins walks to load the bases. Brett Beatty, 2 RBI single from Brett Beatty. Dylan Cruz, that's now Lopez coming in, 68 overall. Cruz walks to load the bases. Tovar, pop up. Julien, grand slam, Edouard Julien, merci beaucoup. 11-0. Edouard Julien, the first grand slam of this postseason. Grand slam from the Silver Slugger, Edouard Julien. 11-0 Expos. Wallner single, Ford flyout. All right, now's the chance to get some other pitchers in here. We haven't seen much from Hernandez. Let's get him in here. Let's do it. Let's get Hernandez. Only 1 inning pitch so far. Single, flyout, strikeout. Good. Vladdy to end it off. Vlad grounds out. Manzardo grounds out. Jenkins grounds out. 11-0 lead. Let's let Hernandez finish it off. Flyout, pop up, and 1 more there. Let's do it. Expos win Game 1 of the World Series 11-0. Julien 2 for 4 with the Grand Slam player of the game. Gore gets another win, and we take it 11-0 in Kansas City. Had we made, how many World Series did we make? In 10 seasons with the Pirates, we made 1 or 2 World Series and never won. Year number 6, our first postseason, here we are in the World Series. Statement victory in Game 1, 11-0. Let's keep it rolling. Now the question will be, who's on the mound for Game 2 at Kauffman Stadium? Do we go back to Logan Gilbert, give a chance to Bailey Ober? Pablo Lopez looked really good actually too. Let's go Pablo Lopez. He looks really good. Lopez is there. Look at the heat on some of these players. Gilbert's played 3 games though. Lopez only played 1, so I'm gonna give it to Lopez. Here we go, Game 2 in Kansas City. Let's keep it rolling. Same momentum. Don't stop for a second. Julien will walk. Thank you. Wallner fly out. Ford fly out. Guerrero single. Runners on the corners for Naylor. Fielder's choice. I'll give him 2 at-bats. And we're going to Manzardo. Bellinger singles. Rogers double play. Good. Bobby Witt will walk. Pick off, pitch. Strikeout. Nice. Walker Jenkins. Solo home run, Walker Jenkins. Don't mind if I do. Here against 88 overall, Kyle Wright. Brett Beatty strikes out. Cruz singles. Tovar fielder's choice. Julien fly out. All right, bottom of the 2nd. Furman fly out. Velazquez strikeout. Mickey Moniak. There he is. Pop up. Matt Wallner solo home run. We have 2 solo home runs tonight now. Harry Ford singles. Guerrero flies out. Naylor strikes out. Jenkins walks. Runners on first and second for Beatty, who strikes out. Nick Prato, he walks. Who's the guy with the speed? It wasn't Nick Prato then. Pitch error. Great. Fielding error by left fielder Matt Wallner. Fly out. Double play. How do you do? Thank you very much. Well done. I love the defense on this team. Dylan Cruz singles. Tovar fielder's choice. Julien 2-run home run. Edouard Julien. Wallner ground out. Ford strikeout. We're up 4-0 through 4 innings. At the bottom of the 4th, I should say. Bobby Witt singles. Pick off, pitch, fly out. Pick off, pitch, fly out. Pick off, pitch, fly out. Okay. Top of the 5th with a 4-0 lead. Vlad will walk. Josh Naylor, I'm pulling you now for Manzardo. Let's go. Manzardo against Zach Eflin. Runner thrown out on the single. That's too bad. As Guerrero tried to... Oh, he tried to get the 3rd. I see, but a single from Manzardo. Jenkins double play. Mickey Moniak walks. Nick Prato strikes out. Diaz double play. Love it. Top of the 6th. Beatty grounds out. Cruz strikes out. Tovar flies out. Bottom of the 6th. Cody Bellinger now. Ground out. Hit by pitch. Walk. Yeesh. Walk to load the bases. Yeah, I haven't seen enough. Sorry, H. Jaws. Every award, he's lost them after that one. Smith Shawver to get us out of a sticky situation. Double play, okay! Freddie Furman grounds into a double play. Shortstop Tovar to second baseman Julien to first baseman Vlad Guerrero Jr. Bing, bang, bong. Bah. All right, Julien, top of the 7th. Strikeout. Wallner grounds out. Ford pops up. Bottom of the 7th now. Velasquez grounds out. Moniak strikes out. Prado singles. Diaz grounds out. Good. Top of the 8th inning now with a 4-run lead. Vlad flies out. Manzardo flies out. Jenkins flies out. Smith Shawver, one more inning, baby. Come on. Walk. Fly out. Strikeout. RBI double. Strikeout. Nice. 3-run lead in the top of the 9th. Let's try and add to it. Brett Beatty flies out. Dylan Cruz flies out. Ezekiel Tovar grounds out. Let's close it out with Camilo Doval. Let's do it. 3-run lead. Velasquez fly out. Moniak fly out. Prado single. He's 2 for 3 today. Diaz single. Bellinger pop up. And the Expos win 4-1 to go up 2-0, winning both games on the road. Pablo Lopez, player of the game, 5 1/3 innings pitched, giving up only 2 hits, walking 5 though, striking out 3. As Doval gets the save, and just like that, your Montreal Expos are up 2-0, going back to Montreal for games 3, 4, and 5, hoping to end it in Montreal. Wow. Up 2-0. What a team this is. In Montreal for the first World Series game in franchise history that's in Montreal. At Olympic Stadium. Do we go Ober or Gilbert? Gilbert has played more. I'm going to go Gilbert. I think Gilbert has proven himself a bit more. Even though he's played more, he's proven himself more. Okay? Logan Gilbert on the mound to start off Game 3 of the World Series. Fans going absolutely bananas in Montreal. St. Catherine is hopping. Bellinger flies out. Rogers singles. Montreal is buzzing. Yes, winning at home would be so sweet. We all need a mandatory dentist appointment tomorrow. I have a dentist appointment coming up next week. I'll let my dentist know I need to move it up. Bobby Witt, RBI double. Off second, Montoya sack bunt gets him over, and Freddie Furman grounds out. All right, 1 run for Kansas City in there in the first. Jenkins walks. Wallner walks against Jacob Balgard, 79 overall. Harry Ford strikes out. Vlad Jr. strikes out. Naylor grounds out. All right, Nelson Velasquez. So someone found a reason to complain. Somehow the fans deep down somewhere, right? Not as much since you can't trade draft picks and stuff like that, but Velasquez pop up, Moniak solo home run, Prados back-to-back solo home runs on Gilbert, Diaz error, oh my goodness, Matt Wallner. Bellinger ground out, Rogers single. We're going to go to Ober now. Let's go to Ober. Long relief, fly out. All right. Julien singles. Good. We're down 3-0. Beatty. Okay. RBI double. We're back in business. Cruz with a pop-up. Tovar lines out. Jenkins grounds out. We're down by 2. Bailey Ober on the mound. Fly out. Ground out. Strikeout. Thank you very much. Wallner singles. Harry Ford double play. Guerrero Jr. lines out. Top of the 4th. Fly out for Moniak. Prado strikes out. Diaz grounds out. Bottom of the 4th. Josh Naylor fly out. Julien double. There you go. Beatty single. Runners on the corners for Dylan Cruz. Pop up. Tovar fly out. Bellinger flies out. Rogers grounds out. Bobby Witt walks. Pickoff pitch. Ground out. All right. What happened to Harry Ford Fiesta? Yeah, come on. Jenkins will single. Good. Wallner singles. Finally. Harry Ford, we're looking at you. Strikeout. Vladdy fly out. Naylor batting .095. So he'll come out. For Elijah Green even. Let's get him some at-bats. Elijah Green, you're in a DH here to end off the game for the next couple at-bats. Fielder's choice. Walk, pick up. With 5 stealing, gets picked off. Single, runner thrown out, thank you very much, and pop-up. Bottom of the 6th, down by 2. Julien 2 for 2, make it, oh, okay, a walk, all right. Brett Beatty strikes out. Cruz pitching change, double play. Top of the 7th for Cody Bellinger. Ground out, double. Bobby Witt's on fire tonight. Montoya, a single brings him home, and a ground out. Down by 3. Bottom of the 7th. Fly out, strikeout, line out. Let's go Benito Perez to finish this one off. Strikeout, single, strikeout, line out. Bottom of the 8th. Harry Ford. Come on, Harry, ground out. Guerrero walks. Green strikes out. Julien fielder's choice. 9th inning, strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Good from Benito Perez. Bottom of the 9th, down by 3. Beatty, let's do it against Nick Sandlin. Beatty walks. Cruz, double play, and we call it there. Error gets him on base. Jenkins, ground out. All right, we lose game 3 by a score of 4-1, making a 2-1 series still in our favor. Let's keep it rolling to game 4 now. Who's going to be on the mound here in Montreal for game 4? Still, we can close out in game 5 at home. That would be great. Here at Olympic Stadium, we're going to have... Do we give Valdez a start here in the World Series? High pressure. Maybe we have to go to Gore, but high pressure. Let's go Valdez. I want to keep Gore fresh for next game. Ernesto Valdez on the mound for game 4 to go up 3-1. That would be the best case scenario to have Gore try and close it out for us. All right, Bellinger, leadoff single. Tale as old as time. Rogers, fielder's choice. Bobby Witt, single. Pick off first. Pick off second. Pitch, fielder's choice. Pick off first. Pitch, ground out. All right, we make it through the top of the first. Jenkins strikes out. Wallner pops up. Ford grounds out. Diaz pop up. Furman strikeout. Cross single. Strikeout. Vladdy Jr. grounds out. Naylor grounds out. Julien strikes out. Bellinger single. Rogers walk. Amazing. Bobby Witt ground out at least. Montoya. 2 RBI single from Montoya. Prado walks. Diaz caught stealing a fly out. Down by 2. Lacey on the mound. Beatty strikeouts. Yeah, that's what we would need, H-Jaws. Cruz pop up. Tovar ground out. Great. Top of the 4th. Furman line out. Cross fly out. Roccaforte single. Pick off pitch. Line out. Down by 2. Let's wake up. No hits yet. Who's going to get the first? Jenkins lines out. Wallner walks. Ford flies out. And a strikeout. Oh my goodness. Fly out, triple. Prado single, ground out, down by 3. Naylor batting 091, you're killing me. Let's give Jimenez a chance, batting 130. Hasn't played in a while now. He gets our first hit of the night, of course he does. Jimenez on first, thank you. Julien, RBI triple, let's go now. Beatty, do we sack fly Beatty in? Not yet. Okay, let's swing. Single, okay. Cruz strikes out. Tovar, give me a sac fly. Strikeout, don't you dare! Strikeout! Leaving these guys stranded.
Now
Holderman coming in. Ground out, double, ground out. Bottom of the 6th, Wallner. Fly out, Ford fly out, Guerrero solo home run, okay. We're back in business. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with a solo home run to bring us within 1. Jimenez grounds out. Rogers singles, great. Bobby Witt single, great again. What's this notification? What's this? Hold on. What's going on? Okay. Montoya strikes out. Prado flies out. 1 more pop-up, thank you. Bottom of the 7th. Julien walks. Beatty, 2-run home run! And the Expos from down 3-0 now lead 4-3 thanks to Brett Beatty's 2-run home run. We're back in business. Dylan Cruz pitching change. Dylan Cruz strikes out. Tovar strikes out. Jenkins grounds out. Top of the 8th inning. Furman ground out. Cross strikeout. Roccaforte strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. Let's add to it. Wallner. Let's go. Single from Wallner. Ford with the double. H-Jaws, your George Costanza, baby. Opposite. Vladdy, ground out. 9th inning. To close it out. Doval or Charles? We'll keep going Doval. To close it out and put us 1 win away. 1 run lead. Being out hit 11-6, but up 4-3. Cody Bellinger strikes out. Brendan Rodgers strikes out. Bobby Witt Jr. flies out. Big save from Doval. The Expos win 4-3. Thanks to Brett Beatty's home run. I command you to show us, Mighty Joe. Brett Beatty, player of the game. Doval gets the save. And the Montreal Expos are now just 1 win away from their first World Series as the Expos and their second in franchise history, first in 10 years. 1 win away in our first postseason berth from over 20 games below 500 at the halfway point or on the deadline, forcing our way into the playoffs. Wildcard team with 85 wins, and now 1 win away from the World Series. Just needs a statue in Montreal, Brett Beatty does. Mackenzie Gore, that was the plan. Now Mackenzie Gore on the mound at home in Montreal for Game 5. He's been incredible. Can he finish it off for us? Pretty much only is he our final? Mackenzie Gore is the only original player left on this entire roster. There's others in the organization, but for players that we inherited, Elijah Green as well. Yeah, Green and Gore. Players who we inherited when we took over. Wow, Mackenzie Gore, let's do it. Let's do it. I'd be down to elect him into office. Game 5, 2029 World Series in Montreal. Showtime. Cody Bellinger strikes out to lead off. Rogers grounds out. Bobby Witt strikeout. All right. First inning, Julien grounds out. Wallner flies out. Ford flies out. Tivia, RDS, they're talking to Julien like he's the king. Montoya grounds out. Prado single. Diaz single. Furman double play. Let's go. There's the defense we need. That's why we brought in these guys. Ezekiel Tovar in his defense. That's why we signed him. Vlad strikes out. Naylor, you've been killing me, buddy. Let's go. Ground out. Jenkins strikeout. Gavin Cross ground out. Roccaforte ground out. Bellinger fly out. Bottom of the third. Let's go. Beatty fly out. Cruz single. First hit of the night. Tovar fielder's choice. Julien ground out. Top of the fourth. Rogers lines out. Bobby Witt grounds out. Montoya strikes out. Bottom of the fourth for Matt Wallner. Singles. Very good. Harry Ford batting .338. Fielder's choice. H-Jaws, it feels like the team plays with more confidence with Gore on the mound. I believe it. Vladdy batting .404. Two-run home run, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with his father in attendance in Montreal. Puts the Expos up 2-0. Naylor's coming out for Manzardo now. Kyle Manzardo as DH strikes out. Jenkins singles. Beatty singles. Dylan Cruz RBI single. Tovar flies out. 3-0 Expos in the top of the 5th inning. Prado singles. Oh no! I meant to click pick off. Oh no, we walked Jordan Diaz. Furman fly out. Cross ground out. Roccaforte pop up, thank goodness. Julien fly out. Wallner fly out. Ford single for Guerrero, who grounds out. Top of the 6th. Bellinger singles. Pick off I wanted to do. Safe. Pitch strikeout. Bobby Witt double play. Understood second base. Tovar relays it for that. Tovar, what a beast. Manzardo will single. Let's go. Jenkins pitching chains now. Jenkins double play. Beatty single. Cruz pop up. Top of the 7th inning. Mackenzie Gore still out there. Montoya grounds out. Prado grounds out. Diaz walks. Pick off pitch. Ground out. Bottom of the 7th. Pop up from Tovar. Really? Who? H-Shots. Julien flies out. Wallner flies out. Top of the 8th. Mackenzie Gore threw 33 1/3 innings in the postseason. 27 strikeouts, .81 ERA, .87 whip. Keep it up, Mackenzie Gore. Let's go. 2 more innings. Gavin Cross strikes out. Oh, that's true. Brendan Rodgers, the manager, of course. Strikes out Cross. Roccaforte strikes out. Bellinger grounds out. I need a sip of water. Oh my goodness. Harry Ford grounds out. Guerrero Jr. grounds out. Manzardo strikes out. It all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. 1 inning away. 1 inning away from the World Series, up 3-0 with the 3 runs in the 4th inning. Mackenzie Gore. We're going to enter the game. Mackenzie Gore looking for the complete game World Series victory to end it off.
Welcome in, John Shelby.
Team select. There you go.
Chris Singleton.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully the game doesn't pull him. Mackenzie Gore 3 outs away. Brendan Rodgers swings on the first pitch he sees, and that gets down. Okay, runner on first. Runner on first. Watch, the game's going to pull him right now. Okay, thank goodness. Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3. He is up now with a runner on first. For the delivery. 12-6 is in for a strike.
Stands in now and watches strike one.
Get everybody in here. Let's go. There you go. Force him in for another strike. Quickly down 0-2 is Bobby Witt Jr. Doval's warming up in the bullpen. But I want Mackenzie Gore to stay in. Circle change outside. 1 and 2.
Job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent.
There you go. In for a strike. Goes down looking. Bobby Witt Jr. goes down looking. Let's go. Team select Expos. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. Let's make sure it's going to keep being Mackenzie Gore. Very good. 1 down. Yes, you did.
Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hey, oh my goodness, first pitch he sees, that's going to go down. That's going to be in. That's going to get that guy at first to third at least. Yeah. All right, runners on second and third. If the game pulls him, I'm going to let him pull him. Gore, you're a beast, World Series MVP, whatever it is. But we got to close it out. In comes Doval. Gore's going to get the hook here. 8 and 1/3 innings pitched. Gore, what standing ovation from the Montreal faithful. Camilo Doval's coming in, 7 appearances, 4 for 4 in his saves, 2.35 ERA. Camilo Doval to close it out. Runners on second and third with 1 out. First pitch, slider outside. Prado representing the tying run. Gore, thank you for your service. Now Doval to close it out. Prado representing the tying run. Cutter up for a ball as well. I should have let them look there. Beautiful look at the Montreal faithful there in the stadium. Cutter doesn't get the call. Doesn't get the call. You know, there's an open base, but you got to be careful. There you go. Slider in for a strike. That's what you needed to see. Come on now, Camilo. Come on. 3 and 1. Little double play action. Doval swung on. That's when he fouled. Let's go.
Tying run at the plate.
Delivery. There you go. And he goes down looking. The slider in for the strikeout. Let's go. That's 2. That's 2. 1 out away. Ladies and gentlemen, from the World Series, what should have happened in 1994, now in 2029. Diaz swings on that one and fouls it. "35 years later, Diaz 1 for 1 today. 35 years after the Expos should have won it. Diaz doesn't go chasing that one. Slider in for a ball. Away for a ball, I should say. 1 and 1. Diaz takes the slider again. 2 and 1.
Pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Inside 101 on the gun. 101 cutter. 101 mile per hour cutter inside. 3 and 1. You got the open base, but you got to be careful. Open base, but you got to be careful. There you go. Swung on. Going up. Get under it. Get under it. And the Montreal Expos are your 2029 World Series champions. Champions du monde. The Expos have done it in their 6th season of the GM Data era. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. came here and he won a World Series with the team that his father tried so hard to win for. 35 years after 1994. 48 years after the last time this city saw the playoffs with the Expos. Josh Naylor. Other stars coming in here. Mackenzie Gore having grown in the team. So many players to think about just in my head right now. Logan Gilbert. Rookies, Cade, let's go. Canada's team, Tovar in free agency. Dylan Cruz, the growth that he's had in this organization. I forgot we inherited him too. Cruz, Green, and Gore. The last 3 in this lineup who we inherited. Hey, there's the commissioner! The last 3 who we inherited get to win the World Series here with the Expos. What a moment. We've done it! Hey, if anybody has donations for the party after, just let me know. Just let me know. It doesn't have to be money. It could be anything if anyone's a DJ. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and snap a picture of this one. I promise you, it will last a lifetime. World Series champions, what a time. Mackenzie Gore, 8 1/3 innings pitched, gonna have 6 hits, striking out 7, getting the win. Doval gets the save. Possibly the greatest World Series story in MLB history. To be a team 20 plus games below 500, like 40 and 60 after 100 games, and to win the World Series. Wow. Let's check out the awards here. Let's see who won them. Let's do it. Brett Baty, World Series MVP. In the World Series, he bat .471 with 2 home runs and 7 RBI. You could, but it would be with spoilers, Mighty Joe. Or maybe someone would know. Wait till tomorrow. And then do it with spoilers. And postseason MVP, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So no love for Mackenzie Gore. Vlad Jr. bat .412, had 4 home runs and 12 RBI. Julien runner-up and Harry Ford second runner-up. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., postseason MVP. And Brett Baty, the World Series MVP. Wow. Going to free agency next year, most likely. A lot of changes will be coming on this team, ladies and gentlemen. I see. No, you post it normal. Don't write the spoiler. You should be able to add it. You should be able to click something somewhere to say, list this as a spoiler. Player stats, so much to look at. Vladdy bat .400 in the postseason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players who bat above 300. 471 OBP, 764 slugging. OPS 1.234 on Vladdy, 1.056 on Julien, 989 for Ford, 968 for Baty. Lots of very high OPSs here. And of course, the WAR, wins above replacement. 1.1 for Ford. Naylor, negative 0.3. I don't know if he's back next. Yeah, 12.4 million. Maybe we trade Josh Naylor. I don't know. Guerrero Jr. out of 1. Cruz 0.9. Pitchers, Mackenzie Gore pitching 34 2/3 innings. 0.78 ERA, 0.89 whip. Unheard of. Unheard of numbers. You got to think that he would be over more the World Series MVP, or maybe, I don't know what. He's got to win something. 1.2 wins above replacement, absolutely. Valdez was solid as well. Sorry, go back. Innings pitched. Gilbert struggled a little bit. Pablo Lopez was really good, actually. Ober, Valdez. Holderman was very good in relief. Doval. Maddox Charles. Benito Perez was good in 4 1/3 innings. Moran, is he gone next year? Probably. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We did it, everyone. We did it. Now the questions will be in the offseason. We have so many players who are probably not coming back. When we look at our budget, it's going to be tight. When we look at, just at next year's players. So we could free up. I could see us freeing up 12.4 on Josh Naylor to bring back somebody else who we want. But Julien, Ober, Baty, Jimenez, Holderman especially, Wallner, Green, Smith, Shawver, Manzardo. Wow. A lot of players needing money here. So if we were to sim to the off season, now being World Series champions, if we sim, let's just see it. Also the retired players, no one from our organization, no one from our organization who retires. Kobe Allard, legend in our Pirates series. Handsome Randall retires. There you go. No Hall of Fame inductees. And here we are. So, if we look at it, we have 65 million in the budget. Julien will be looking for 16.7 per year. That's actually not even that bad for a player of his caliber. We could maybe even go four. He's more interested in 4 than 5. So I'm going to offer some contracts. We can always take them back, but I'm going to offer a few. If we called him a star, gave him 4 years, and said, let's go to 17.5 or something like that. 4 years, 70 million. We could do that. Let's just say in theory, Bailey Ober, if we want him back, again, maybe we don't want him back, but if we did want him back, he wants, 4 years would be tough though. Yeesh. 4 years would be tough. I'd be more in like a 1-2 year range, but then he'd be wanting a lot of money. Could go 3 years, 36, maybe 12 million a year, just to throw it out there. Brett Beatty would cost, he only wants 7.8, but we have players in the system. Again, just to see what happens. If we go 5 years, 39. If we went Jimenez, he really wants 4 years, eh? Jimenez like this. Holderman. I don't know, something like that. Hernandez. Hernandez was okay. He'd cost like this much. Okay, so if we want to re-sign all these players here, just that alone is 54.9 million. That leaves us with 10 million for everybody else. 10 million for everybody else. So I would think probably let Jonathan Hernandez walk. Probably let Bailey, as good as Bailey Ober was and as well as he simulates, 12 million a year for a 34-year-old, I don't know. Ober might walk. Jimenez was not good in the postseason. He was great in the regular season, not great in the postseason. I'm not sold. Definitely want Julien, but I'm not sold on Beatty, Jimenez. Holderman I want, but Beatty and Jimenez, question marks. That brings us down to having like 26 million to play with now. And then we would see who else has to be replaced. Isaiah Wooten, manager, winning the World Series there. We can't see anything else at the moment. But that's that. Who else would be... Wallner is a question mark. Yeah. And if we trade Josh Naylor, that frees up 12.4 million. Because, yeah, depth chart. If we were to trade... or if we don't need Brett Beatty back, we could have Brad Ridley play third base. He's a second baseman. He could play third. And instead, but then who plays second? Ridley was playing second for us. We do have C.J. Edwards in the system, who's going to be a future 90 overall plus player. But he's a third baseman, but he has bad defense. I don't know. He also plays left field and second base. We put him second, and Ridley comes third. That could work. Edwards at second and Ridley at third. Outfield would be Wallner, Cruz, Jenkins with Green on the bench. Ridley and Edwards playing second and third-ish. Tovar at shortstop. First base Vlad. Manzardo DH. Naylor gets traded. Gore, Gilbert, Lopez, Valdez, Rodriguez. Because we don't have room for all the pitchers either. We have players growing here. So letting Ober walk makes sense. There's 1, 2, 3. Smith-Shawver could even be the rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Valdez. Joe Ryan Jr. is up to a 75 overall. It would be tough. So Ober would probably have to walk just because there's no room for him even. Yeah, I hear you. Regression, plus we have guys growing. Maybe Smith-Shawver stays in long relief even. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be our 6 pitchers between the 5 in the rotation and the long relief. Mid-relief, DeAndre Bryant maybe comes up. And closing, still Duvall and Charles and Perez are all there. Yeah, Ober mainly to shed salary. We can stay Ford Lopez at catcher. Unless Hoffman grows a little more. I don't know what. Hoffman's probably trade bait at this point. All of our catchers are kind of trade bait. Good potential, low overall. What am I saying? Julien would play second. And Sean Glass, what do we do with Sean Glass? I don't know. Sheesh. So questions to think about. So if Julien plays second, I didn't even think about that. Julien plays second. Ridley would probably play third. Then where does Beatty go? Beatty probably walks. World Series MVP probably walks. And where does CJ Edwards go? Maybe we have a couple DHs. I don't know. That's a tough situation. Third base, Beatty, yeah, big question mark. Big question mark. Shortstop continues to be Tovar, absolutely. Then in the outfield, we saw that. Jonas Rouge is going to be back from his injury as well. He'll be in platoon mode. Richie Dietz didn't look good when he played with us this year, batting .239, but at 20, he's now up to an 81 overall. You would think he has to be on the team as well. And Matt Wallner, can he come back? I don't think of all the players we could afford, we have to decide probably between Wallner and Julien. Wallner probably walks, and we keep the outfield as Jenkins, Cruz, Green. I don't know, does Jimenez stay? Unless Wallner does stay, but then it's also a money question. Yeah, Gore was our MVP. That's tough. Wallner, we don't know what he's asking for yet. We have to sim through exclusive free agents and go to free agency 1 in 6 days. So we won't know until next episode. So the questions, ladies and gentlemen, 1, what are we doing with our exclusive free agents? And 2, in theory, what are we doing with everybody else? What kind of trades might we have to make? And then players getting called up after such a big the World Series run. What are we going to do to try and run it back next season? Ladies and gentlemen, leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you for being here for an incredible World Series. What a season it was. One of the best seasons we've ever seen. Below 500 from 20-plus games to winning the World Series. An incredible journey. We beat the odds. We proved everybody wrong. World Series champs. Now let's go out there and get another one. We never got a World Series with the Pirates on a live stream simulation, so it's great to get that here with the Expos. Cruz at a 93 is crazy. Trade should be blockbuster-like. Maybe if we add more pieces, I could see that. So I'm looking forward to reading all your thoughts down here on YouTube or over on the Discord server, link in the description. Subscribe if you haven't already for our 4 ongoing franchise mode series, live Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursday. We'll be live tomorrow, as our Tuesday got pushed today, Wednesday. We'll be live tomorrow, again with playoffs, with the San Francisco Starfleet on NHL 24. We'll be live tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. There's no hockey game tomorrow, right? Or do they play tomorrow? Let me see. Oh, do they? No, Friday they play. Okay, so yes, 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll be live with Starfleet postseason. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Leave your thoughts down here in the comments. What did you enjoy? Even if you don't have any suggestions, but I can't wait to hear some suggestions. It's going to be a long one. We'll have to discuss a lot next live stream, which is going to be, January 25th, I believe? June 25th? January. I don't want it to end, but we are World Series champions. Let it soak in. A lot of pride to be had after building this team all together through 6 years. Thank you, everyone, for being an AGM through it all. 6 seasons. Now time for year number 7. Saturday Sporkle? We'll see. I got to get Vancouver recorded as well. What a playoff. Thanks, Data. Have a good night. Thank you, Gavin. Thank you, everyone. Have yourselves a lovely Wednesday evening. Stay cool as well. It's warm out there in many areas. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. And we'll talk tomorrow for the Starfleet postseason. Let's go Expos, baby. World Series champions. And much more to come. Bonsoir. Elle est partie.